You're going to love this shit, man.
Roll out loud with Speedy and Friends.
It is now time for the Rollout Show. Content may be a little vulgar, subject matter may be a little rough, but guaranteed to be funny. So sit back, get ready to ride with the Rollout Show. It is time to laugh.
Here we go. Rollout Show. Here we go. Here we go.
It's the Rollout Show.
What time is it?
It's the Rollout Show. It is 11:49.
Rollout Show.
Let them take it.
Rollout Show with another dope episode. So here we go. Rollout Studios. Keeping it real, it's about to go down, y'all. You know the deal. I speed doggy dog. You know
me,
we got
bitch.
that heat. The funniest motherfucker you ever gonna meet. Nikki Pam, where you at, girl? Goddamn. Let's get it in like a soul train jam. A DJ Ron C hit him with a fat mix. Reppin' Lynn with the Long Beach with the dope shit. Yep. Tangy Ambrose. Got me singing like Luther Vandross.
Never too much.
Hey.
I just got your email.
Big homie, Mr. Ray. Ladies and gentlemen, we back, y'all. It's the Rollout Show, bringing the funny for all y'all.
Hey. Roll out, roll out.
It's the Rollout Show.
Roll out with me. It's a Tuesday. It's almost 12.
It's the Rollout Show.
Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Hey.
Hey, Sky.
How's your room? Chat room.
Somebody's phone.
Chat room.
Fuck you.
Kaboom!
Did you pray to him today?
Always pray to your boy. Pray to your boy.
Oh, you did.
Roll out with me. Roll out with Speedy and Friends. Roll out with Nikki Pam. Roll out, Miss Laurel with Mr. Ray. Yeah, heaven high.
Heaven
Oh,
high.
10 years in Tuesday. It's been a long time.
Been a long time.
Don't know why.
Yeah.
We don't know why.
I have an announcement to make.
Roll out, roll out, roll out.
It's the Rollout Show.
Roll out, roll out, roll out.
It's the Rollout Show.
Roll out, roll out, roll out.
It's the Rollout Show.
Roll out, roll out, roll out with us.
Y'all loud as fuck.
On a Tuesday, it's 11-ish, almost 12 o'clock. We gon' start when the fuck we want to. Yeah, it's the Rollout Show. Hey, Nick Shabbat on the turntables. It's DJ Ron at home.
On this tablet, crippin' hard.
HMG Records, Giovanni's giving some tips today.
Actually, he's not. He's
And
working.
maybe not.
Oh,
not.
here's a tip from Javon.
What?
Come when you want to.
Oh, yes.
Pay when you need to.
Yes.
And pray when you have to.
Oh,
Hey, my name is Blue Mitchell.
Blue Mitchell.
And we're here on the Rollout Show. Roll out with me.
roll out.
Yeah, we don't need Speedy's.
It is the Rollout Show right here at rolloutstudios.com.
It's your boy.
Speed Doggy Dog, the funniest motherfucker you ever gonna meet. Why, ladies?
Because you're never going to meet Jamie Foxx.
But for the low, low price of absolutely $10, you can come check us out this Saturday at our celebrity basketball game at,
The Expo Center.
there you go, Pam. And it's called what?
And the demo.
And it's called what, Tangy?
We going to win in the end.
That's right, Tangy.
Show the
You gotta
gun.
say, Mama, we
Show-
gonna win.
show the gun.
Oh, and the play is called
Mama?
Mama. In the end, we win.
Hopefully.
Cinnamon and Kobe over there trying to figure out if that's their daddy
Oh,
or not.
that is funny. Wait,
Cinnamon said, I done found me
that
somebody.
is- no, but Kobe was up there the whole time. But that
And Cinnamon
is-
said, boo, bitch.
Why did I smile? when I
Cinnamon
took
need
the
a
picture?
perm.
Remember from Players Club, she started flashing that red light. Money's upstairs. Money's upstairs.
Yeah, turn your-
but
yeah, there you
wait
go.
a minute.
That's what you
You're
wanna
your
have,
boy 07, right? You
I
know,
was about to
Cinnamon
get to
on
that,
Instagram
Tangy.
is your boy Cinnamon.
Tan-
He has an Instagram account too.
Is her shit
YABO.
She hear you. She don't give a fuck.
Tangy.
She don't care what you got to say.
Tangy.
What is this?
Cinnamon needs a perm.
Or at least a lay down, a comb out.
Cinnamon
How
is
about a comb
natural.
out, nigga?
Tell him
Y'all
that
leave that boy
cinnamon is
alone.
natural.
Cinnamon is natural. My
He
baby,
remi-
look! Oh my
Tangy?
goodness!
Tangy.
Look how cute he looks.
He reminds me of Gizmo from
I knew
the
it was a reason
Gremlins.
why I didn't invite him. I knew it.
Little Gizmo from the Gremlins.
Yeah.
Oh my
Tangy?
goodness!
Tangy.
Oh, that's cute.
Is somebody talking to me?
It's the actual show.
Oh.
In the house we got.
I'm first. Tangy Ambrose, heaven high.
In the house we got.
Mr. Ray.
In the house we got.
Nikki Pam.
In the house we got.
Blue Mitchell, baby.
Blue Mitchell, baby.
Behind the glass curtain we got.
Shalom to the people.
Shalom to the people. And kicking it with us in the we gotta get a couch. Sorry about the chair, dog.
No wrong with them chairs. Them chairs was expensive.
Spencer.
Expensive.
In the house we got who y'all? He's in the chat room. Well, he was.
He's in the chat room. We got, I guess, what is it, your boy 07, right?
Your
Boy 07. So
07.
needless to say, I'm in the parking lot.
Uh-huh.
I see Grubhub. I'm like, I ain't know what this is. Whatever. and you can tell when somebody want to ask you something because they kind of moved toward. Well, oh shit, you put my money up. You get $2? No, I don't have no money. I know it's Christmas time, but I ain't got it.
Right.
So then he said, Nikki Pam here. I was like, ooh, stalker. Well, no security.
Yeah, we've been talking
And he
about
said,
that.
no, I'm in the chat room. Was
Your boy.
it 007 old boy?
Your boy 07.
Oh yeah, boy 07. I was like, I said, okay, well, Pam upstairs. You want to kill her? She's upstairs.
Oh,
He
wow.
thought he looked up on the Tuesday giveaway. No, brother, they over. They over.
Right.
But nah, so he hit. You just got his text. He said I've been trying to reach. Pam.
Yeah, hey man, I've been busy this morning.
Now you know Pam got like 19 emails now.
Right,
You
I do have 10 emails.
So your boy, he wanted to check out the show, and I was like, "Well, you here?"
Well, come
He
on
said,
up.
"Well, I couldn't see your name on it. It was for a reason. So, but apparently, that didn't work."
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Lingering in the parking lot
Hilarious.
because we late. But thanks, bro, for coming out and hanging out with us. Now you can see the raw version of the damn show until everybody
And
does.
see what we do
For
on break.
what?
These motherfuckers are dysfunctional.
Yeah,
Very
I
much
think
so.
he knows that.
They all smoke weed. Little do you know. All
Well,
of them.
the dog dude.
The dogs smoke weed.
Well,
His I love his hair like that. Your boy 07.
He could use a little perm. A little
Yeah,
relaxer.
he need a kitty
He
kid.
does not need
A
a
kitty kid.
relaxer. He does not.
It just looks a little,
Pam,
it's a
hair-
little brittle.
Tangy, you want me to watch
because
him?
he's
But it's okay.
I'll watch him.
terrier chihuahua.
Look, I'll watch
So
him.
their hair is going to
no.
be naturally like that.
yes.
Tangy, I'll
Yes.
watch him.
No, thank you.
It'll be straight.
I feel like if you
I
wash
do not
him, his
want
hair's
my
gonna
baby's
poof
hair
up.
straight.
It'll
It
poof
does.
up.
It's what been washed recently.
She
That's
got to
what's
keep
cool.
oil in it, some oil in it.
Yeah, I keep
some
them
coconut
all down.
oil.
Yeah.
up in it.
Why you keep pulling up your top?
Because this was a skirt. I made it this morning.
Oh, you made it a dress.
It was a skirt. But I didn't want to wear a skirt today. I wanted to wear a dress.
You
So
do
I
look nice,
tied
Tangy.
it up.
Everybody ain't.
Thank you.
Now the
Mr.
rest of us
Ray.
are dressed like the weather outside. It's really 45 degrees. Tangy's dressed like she's in
Right.
Hawaii right now.
Right. But you look cute, Tangelina.
Are y'all really cold?
Yes. Well, we got
I
the heat
got
on
gloves.
now.
I'm not
Okay.
cold. I like it cold, to tell you the truth.
I wasn't
This is
minding
my,
it.
like, in a sense, it's my favorite time of the year because you get to wear layers and blah, blah, blah.
Well, Blue, you can't really wear layers.
Oh. Well, I can't wear layers.
I mean, you could.
I mean, you got on layers.
Well, yeah.
You got that long T-shirt under there. Probably two wife beaters under that.
Right.
I've never. I can't wear those.
You don't want wife beaters? in
Long
your shirt?
johns?
Never
Y'all wear long johns?
No.
Yeah. I mean, but Sean
No, I
does.
don't wear no long john.
No,
No,
no.
that-
My
Not until I go on the
granddaddy
East
used
Coast. This is the time of year, like, I'll get a gig and I gotta take all my. I don't have no winter shit, so I gotta buy it.
I will wear a long john shirt though.
Yeah.
It is the
long-
Rollout Show.
yeah.
It is Tuesday.
Yes, it is. Talent Tuesday.
Well,
Well, food
in
Tuesday.
theory, we got food coming.
Yes, we do.
December 4th. Wow.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
almost
food,
over.
Food's coming today?
From,
Who's coming?
I gotta call my
From
brother.
the
It's his birthday
caterings.
today.
From MDC Catering.
Ooh, MDC
said he's on his way.
Catering. Are they out of like LA or
Yeah.
the Valley?
They're out of it. I'll shoot you the. Did you shoot him? I'll shoot you. Right.
What are you talking about?
Well, I'm looking forward to
Yeah.
tasting this food.
Yeah, he said, he said, have your appetites today.
Have your
Because
appetite.
the last time somebody came here was offering us food, we missed it. The guy
We did?
we remember when we were supposed to try that sauce from Chicago.
We
He didn't come with
didn't
sauce,
miss
did he?
anything. He didn't come with nothing, and then we did the whole show and didn't get here till like 2 hours after we left.
Hilarious.
Nick ate.
Yeah, Nick ain't good.
Nick ate good.
Yeah, he the only one.
Yeah, the microwave. Bing.
It was cool. It was alright.
Yeah, nigga, after the preheat.
I had to give most of it away. It wasn't even.
Why'd you
that
give it?
good.
Who'd you give it to?
The other show that was here, because the fries was
Oh,
cold.
that boy. What's that
Look,
boy?
Look, what other show?
The fries was cold.
I
The
forgot his
chicken
name.
didn't
What
have
happened to
no
that nigga? He
seasoning
he
on it.
gave up.
I don't know.
I
He
don't
be
know.
posting his stuff on Instagram.
It might have been them
them
hiatuses. It was a
don't
little
know.
too long.
Amen.
No, it ain't us, because you can come in here and do a show anytime. You got to wait for us to do it. It is the Rollout Show.
Can I just say that your boy 07 has great energy? Because first Kobe was on his lap, and Cinnamon was down there on the ground, and now Cinnamon he's up there sleeping.
Yeah, he is.
They have adopted
Cinnamon
him.
said, "I'm not moving, and if I know the
What's
little
my
motherfucker
baby?
will get
What's
my
my baby
spot."
doing?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? When Kobe was up there, Cinnamon was down there chewing on some bone or something. Well, when Kobe got down, he grabbed the bone when Cinnamon wasn't looking.
Oh,
So
and
then
he
Cinnamon
got
walked
punked.
around, and
got
and then he
punked,
jumped up there.
So we got the big game.
Yes, we got the game.
Yes.
On Saturday.
Thank
We
you,
went and
OGC.
saw the place where we're doing this dope, y'all. It's
nice.
it's
Huh,
really
Sweet Mom
nice.
Ray?
Really, really,
nice.
really nice.
Yesterday. Oh yes, it's right downtown. Like the Rams played right next door.
Yes, right,
Wow.
literally next door to
Yeah.
the stadium.
I mean, y'all
It
just-
is
Over
nice.
a pool,
You know
over
what?
an Olympic-sized pool.
And it's very well lit, and it's very safe looking and feeling over there.
Yeah.
we damn
That's
near
good.
promote.
That's good.
We damn near promote like Dave Chappelle.
What do you mean?
What do
A
you-
week before the time. He do it.
well,
Pretty
yeah,
much,
yeah, that's what we do.
Well, that's how
Last
we
minute
get.
sale, because you know you put a flyer up and put a link up early. No one buys it early until the very
Nobody.
last
They
minute.
forget.
Right,
Like
They
right.
forget.
you know how our people do.
And so I talked to Johnny Mack. He will be there Saturday. I just talked to him.
Yay.
I asked him to send me his email. And so who else did I confirm with this morning? Well, so your Foxover Union is going to be interesting, huh?
Yeah.
You know, you got your boys,
Yes.
TDP.
I think Claudia's gonna be there.
Oh,
Is she?
Talking about reunion. Nigga. Let's really,
Is
let's
she-
really see
is
where
she,
we at.
Is she playing the game or is she
No.
getting played by a
I
player?
think she doesn't live here.
Oh,
She lives in Houston.
Listen.
So she's doing a
Dallas
morning
or
show.
something.
You know what, Claudia? You know what? I would like to see Claudia Jordan at the reunion.
Oh, did the dog just
What the
dog-
hell was that?
The dog is
Like he
shady.
was starting the car.
The dog is shady.
Your boy, would you mind? They want to see what you look like.
they want to see you, your
These
boy.
niggas is gay.
All right, it is a lot of
Your
dudes.
boy
that-
needs
Can we
to get
see
on
what he
camera.
look like?
Can you
Stand
tell him
up.
to get on
That's
camera?
gay. Don't do that, dog. That's gay.
They said, Miss Ray, give me a job. What's it?
I got a picture of him with my baby. If he lets me
So-
post it, then y'all can check it out there.
So yesterday we did something.
We did.
And we did I guess it was some nasty songs or songs that had.
Oh yes,
pedophilia.
Pedophilia.
Well, that too.
Ish.
Like playing with dogs and animals.
No, not
Oh.
I have-
with the animals.
I have-
well songs that it started out.
Pedophiles.
Had a cross meaning.
Yeah, had a cross meaning pretty much.
I have
Like-
one that I didn't get to say
And,
yesterday.
and I was going to say the same thing because I'm in the car and this song came on. A lot of people didn't know
Oh, here we go again.
what it really meant. But if
Don't
you
ask me to
play
play
it,
this though. Pull it to the bumper, baby.
you know what she was saying?
Oh, let's
Hit
listen.
it from the back.
Yeah. Take it. And she said, what? Grace
That's
Jones.
great.
Oh, yeah, pull up to the
though,
bumper.
you know.
In your long black limousine.
Limousine.
Was that your
And then put it in between.
Patra
Oh,
remade
did
this
she
song
say
with
to
Yo
pull
Yo.
up to the bumper?
Pull up to the bumper.
Really?
Now
You
Patra's version is nasty. Have you heard that, Blue?
yeah, I remember when.
Pull up to the bumper,
And
baby.
if I'm not mistaken, this is her biggest hit, right?
Isn't it her only hit?
Nah,
Probably.
she had another one, but
What was
this
the other
was her bigger.
I don't know any Grace Jones songs.
Driving down the city streets, waiting to get down.
Oh, so she a hoe.
Did her brother write this song?
Want to get you a big machine somewhere in this town.
There you go, Tansy.
Somewhere in this town.
Go ahead, Tansy. Go
okay,
ahead,
here we
Tansy.
go. Pulled up in the parking lot garage to find a proper place. Just follow all the written rules. You fit into the space. Pull up to my bumper, baby.
In what?
In your long back limousine.
One more time.
Pull up to
Now
my
watch
bumper,
this.
baby.
What'd she say?
And drive up in between.
Bam.
Wow, that's nasty. nasty.
Drive up
goodness.
in
I'm
between.
uncomfortable.
Okay.
She said
Sandy.
back it up twice. Now that fits nice. Oh my good. Operate around the clock. Why don't you come in? I've got lots of space for everyone. Why don't you, my friend? Ooh.
She in them streets for
Wow.
real.
Wow.
That's
Go ahead,
her,
bro.
the R. Kelly
And so-
song. You remind me, right? I want to ride you like a Jeep.
She says, race it, straighten it, let me lubricate, pull up to my bumper. Oh my goodness, girl.
I didn't even know she
Back
said
it
that.
up twice. Not now that fits nice.
That's the woman who said pussy and boomerang, right?
Yeah.
Oh, she's
Yes.
nasty.
That's her, yeah.
She's nasty
No,
anyway.
Salon or what's her name?
Strange.
Strange. Yeah. Strange.
Okay, again, I think in Coming to America and in Boomerang and
I
yeah,
love Grace
there were
Jones.
scenes you could just pull out when Grace Jones said,
Yes.
I know gay when he's gay, he's gay.
Yes.
My brother's gay. You just don't want to fuck me.
Yes.
That was a great scene.
And the fact that and her name was Strange, and everybody
Yes.
she went, okay.
Yeah, that was the best name ever.
Yes.
Really
And
was.
then you can go anywhere. If you say Strange, they'll go, oh, nigga, that was a
Yes.
good part of the movie.
Even
Well, I
That
don't
was,
know now.
that was the
they-
last
they
time
really
we saw,
kinda taken over Strange.
That was the last time we saw my man from 7 Up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
He
Dr.
was
News.
famous from that 7-Up commercial.
Man.
Yeah, he was. 7
Wow.
doors.
What was it? Put the lime in the coconuts.
Afterbirth.
Oh, that. What's his name?
He
Yes.
passed away. They lime in the coconuts.
lime.
behind that.
What's his name in the movie though?
What are the top 5 commercials?
Remember when
She's Bishop
wait a
Noel
minute.
Jones' sister.
Remember when she
Yes.
threw the panties?
Grace Jones is.
And he took his pen and what's gonna took the pen and threw him, and he gradually brought him in and went.
Yeah, and slid it
Oh,
fucking
the panties.
in. Oh, delight.
He's like, what's the name of the perfume? Afterbirth.
After birth.
They showed the
What?
video.
Afterbirth.
Yeah.
Birth.
Yeah.
He said, I'm sorry, I thought you said bath.
True that.
It was Eartha Kitt said,
Marcus.
Marcus. And he said, turn off the lights. It was dark as fuck. And he said, can you make it a little bit darker? I started to run out that fucking theater. I was laughing so hard.
Marcus.
I thought the funniest scene when they were working out.
Yeah.
when
I was gonna say with
Alton-
when
he said, yeah, the doctor said if I wear the proper drawers,
Right.
it'll cool down my
and
testicle
he said,
walls.
"Baby, about to get her stitches out." I love that line.
About to hit the twist side.
It was
Yeah,
Eartha Kitt had them grandmother stockings, and they took her toes, and he was like, and then they said, just because she looking at me don't mean I hit it.
Like, at least I didn't lose my woman to a, what is that, guardian angel.
I would have fucked him up. You'd have tried that karate shit on
Tisha
me.
Campbell. Tisha Campbell's really funny in that
stole
movie.
that
Oh,
movie.
yes.
she did.
Court order. I don't give a damn about no court order. That shit was.
Yeah,
she was
he
funny from
said-
across that
and
fence.
he said, you're supposed to be, what was it, 600 feet away from me. You're too close. Nigga.
She
that
got,
that
she
was a
got
really
my
good scene for
size,
her.
my height, my weight. He gonna fuck her doggy style.
Hilarious.
There was scenes in there, boy. Eddie, they wrote the shit out that movie.
That was
Yeah,
a
they
good
did.
movie.
It
Who
was-
wrote
it-
that?
It was Eddie, right?
And,
It was
yeah, and you don't still haven't even gotten to when he said coordinate.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
there's so
right.
many great
And,
scenes.
and when the
Yeah.
mama and daddy was fucking in the bathroom,
Man, he was like-
and he come on, man, give me a hug.
Just
man.
give
Right.
me a hug. That
God
was the,
damn.
He was like,
I told Sean every time Pam fuck up, I was come on, Sean.
Yeah, you do. You always say, "Bring it in, bring it
Bring
in."
it on in, Pam. Homie, bro hug. Nigga, Pam is doing it to you. Anyway, so yeah, I thought I'd throw that song out there.
Okay,
Pull
wait
up
a
to
minute.
the bumper, baby.
I got one that is not as exciting as this one, but
Oh, shit.
But Maggie May, Rod
Maggie
Stewart. What do y'all think about that? And the offending lyrics.
Hold on a second.
Okay.
Let me get to it.
Maggie
Rod.
May.
I don't
Who
even
was
remember the
that?
song.
Now, what's the song?
Maggie May. Well, you'll see. Don't make me sing.
And Maggie May. Hold on a second.
It's a popular song.
Yeah.
But-
Okay, here you go. You gonna go over along with it, right?
Oh, let me
Okay.
get the lyrics.
All right. Don't even have the lyrics.
I had the offending lyrics.
Well, they would be in here, right? You don't think you took
Yes.
them out?
Yes, Rod Stewart. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Just listen. Is this Maggie May by Rod Stewart? It's taking too long. So want me to start talking
Yes,
now?
please.
It's okay.
God, another show that.
Maybe it's an instrumental.
The top thing is, wake up, Maggie. I think I got something to say to you. It's late September, and I really should be back at school.
That he should be back.
So
to
he-
school?
he's a kid.
I know I keep you amused, but I feel I'm being used. Oh, Maggie, I couldn't have tried anymore. You lured me away from home just to save me from being alone.
What is he, a dildo?
He's a child.
He's a kid.
He's a kid.
He's a kid, and she's older, and she
Well,
basically.
Maggie May is an old name.
Should be. I know I keep you amused, but I feel I'm being used.
Well, we all know what SWV downtown meant. They wasn't going shopping.
He said,
That's good.
he said, all I needed was a friend to lend a guiding hand, but you turned into a lover and mother. What a lover. You wore me out. All you did was wreck my bed.
Sound like trailer park trash.
It's
Yeah, it is.
No,
But
that
it's-
sounds
It's like
He
a little
says-
cougar action.
He
Me.
says, I
Yeah.
suppose I could collect my books and get on back to school or steal my daddy's cue and make a living out of playing pool. I mean, he's a child.
Yeah, he's a child with. It sounds like he said trailer park white folks.
It
I
sounds
love
like
with his auntie.
it sounds like Prince's song, Sister.
I was just thinking about it, but we cannot play Prince.
Oh, but Sister, oh,
Let
Yeah,
me see.
sister was a
Hey,
trip.
y'all remember Phyllis Hyman? Don't stop till you give me every single drip drop of your love.
Oh.
And
One
what's
of her
the
biggest hits.
drip drop supposed to be?
Don't stop till you give me every single drip drop of your love. So keep hitting it.
Oh,
until
keep
you
getting
come.
until you. Oh, I thought
Wow.
keep coming until you can't come no more.
Her unsung special was really good too.
Oh, it really was.
they should do a movie about her.
I think
Because she's got a
So the
crazy-
random story about Phyllis, I'm gonna tell you how I met this woman and did not know that she was a celebrity. My dad was working on Amtrak, and she used to go between New York and DC a lot for shows. And my dad, I lie to you not, Daddy, do not get mad at me for telling this story. My dad has every album of Phyllis Hyman, and it's signed.
Wow.
And I was like, Daddy, how he get? And he actually went to her funeral. My dad used to date Phyllis Hyman.
He's a dater.
Wow.
He would go to New York and see her shows at the Harlem Theater. This is between my mom and my stepmother.
Well, go
And he
on
was
there.
Your
But
daddy
I
was in
remember
them
that
streets.
woman being really tall. I remember that
Yeah,
woman
she's
was
super
really tall.
tall.
Her hair was
6'1".
always
Yeah,
big.
big.
She had big boobs. My sister remembers her more than me, but I remember that woman. And I remember going on the train with her a couple of times. And that's when my dad was dating Phyllis.
I had a chance. I had,
He had all her albums. He has all her albums signed.
Carlos
signatures.
and Charlie's. I opened for her.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Carlos
Got
Jones
a
was
chance
shit.
to sit in the back and talk to her, and she was very. Like, even then, she was going through shit.
She had a heavy voice.
Yeah, but the main thing she was going with was having to deal with because this young lady used to date. They used to date.
Oh.
She said I used to date Phyllis, and that was one thing she was. having
Oh,
a
the
hard
woman
time
you
doing.
used to date
One
used
of
to
the-
date Phyllis Hyman.
Used
A
to
woman
date
used to
Phyllis
date Phyllis Hyman.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
And that was one
She
of the
used
things
to go
she had
with
a hard
Gerald,
time. Yeah, she had a hard time dealing. with. And then the guy she was with, divorced. They got a divorce, and that fucked her up. as
Said I
well.
was built like Phyllis Hyman.
Hilarious.
She's very Nene Leakes like. She was very tall. I
Yeah,
remember
she's
that
a
woman
big
being
girl.
very tall.
Big
very
girl,
tough.
yeah.
Yeah, and she was a model.
So play
Yeah.
the SWV song he's talking about.
Oh yeah, downtown. Yeah,
So
I know what
is that what that
downtown
means?
is. Means eating coochie.
Lyrics
Oh,
for
it does?
downtown.
Listen to it.
I never noticed that.
It's like eating
I
coochie.
must be very, very
To what I have to say.
Let's
naive
see,
or
let's
something.
see.
This is the way.
To my home.
Can't stop till you find my love.
This didn't make it to the radio.
Yeah, it was number one.
Not out here.
We
Oh,
didn't hear it out
it was
here.
it was a B-side to You're Always
Stop.
The Human Nature.
You've been wondering how you can make it better? Baby,
Play
it's
the- play the
easy to
verse.
turn my world inside out. Your discovery will take us to another place. Baby, on that, there's no doubt. I've been waiting for that special moment, anticipating all the things you'll do to me. Make the first step to release my emotions.
Take the road to ecstasy.
You got to go
Go
downtown.
to taste the sweetness will be enough.
You got to go downtown.
Ooh, you
Yeah, I never
can't
heard
stop
this
till you find my love. Go
Downtown.
to taste the
And we
sweetness.
thought R&B was it. It wasn't nothing like rap. Shit, R&B.
Yes,
They
yes.
was smooth about it.
That's
They was
where I
smooth
keep the
about it.
key to my love.
Now they just be like, hey, you know,
My neck.
They said they had
My
a video
back.
and everything.
They did. They was on the actually
it
on
was
the
a big
video.
song. Downtown was a big
They
song.
were on a boat and Lily was pregnant, so she was sitting down the whole
Big
time.
song.
She was pregnant the whole time in the video.
Somebody in the chat room said, "Do you remember Push
in the bush. Well, that's kind of like duh. We talk about
But
innuendos.
that's disco with the light strobe light. Push
in the bush.
and a whole lot of dudes shirts on too tight with a
Right.
with a
Push in the
push.
bush.
Yeah, you kind of know what that means. Push in the bush. It is Tuesday. It is something like Talent Tuesday, but it's definitely Food Tuesday when you get here.
Right.
You'll know.
Food, tech, and talent.
And-
One quarter.
That's the only thing I might bend over and get.
Quarter.
me too.
I'll let a penny
Me
and a
too.
nickel and dime stay.
Me too.
Fuck it.
I'm like, it
Quarter,
ain't
I'd
that
be like,
serious.
shit, that is close to $1. Let me go.
Yeah, it's gonna add.
All you hear is,
Yeah, me too.
and that's going down. There's
I'll
a
pick
whole
it up
other
for
sound.
you, Speedy.
Thank you, Tandy.
You're welcome.
My bend down muscles, they ain't what they used to be.
Yeah.
They said lost my virginity to that song and changing faces stroke you up. Okay,
Ooh,
Freddie
what's
Two-Piece,
changing
TMI.
faces? Stroke you up.
I remember that song.
Who's changing face? Why that sound familiar?
Yeah,
Lyrics.
I know,
Changing
right?
Faces was
I remember
Changing
stroke you up though.
Changing
Faces.
Faces was
Oh, they were R. Kelly's little group, the two girls.
Yeah, the two girls.
So
Stroke
that
you
means he
up.
wrote it.
He wrote it.
There you go, right there.
Well, he was stroking the Leah.
Oh, relax, baby. I'm
actually,
gonna make
tell
you
you
feel
truth,
real
they-
good.
That one of their songs on their album, they redid a Leah song.
Which one? Well, I mean, I guess they could. It was R.
Or
Kelly.
Leah redid theirs.
What was the
My
song?
boy played
Stroke It
for me
Up?
the other day.
Yeah,
that would change.
stroke
I
you
remember-
up.
Oh, remember this? Yeah. Stroke you up.
Oh, that is R.
Mind
Kelly.
if I stroke you up?
Don't mind. Oh, yeah.
Don't mind.
I don't mind.
I got to turn mine down. There it goes. Yeah, because that's R. Kelly back. No, man. You 13. Girl, you got. Girl, you only 5. She's only 5.
You can say whatever you want to say about that
She's
dude,
only
but he
5.
he said he doing a concert pack.
I'm there. In the
R.
front
Kelly
row.
still
She's
performs.
only 5. Have you ever seen him in concert?
I saw him one time.
Fucking incredible.
It was him.
He got hits.
He got hit.
He got hits.
And you walk out of there, and you, even though he'll run through a lot of them, you
You
walk
don't
out of
mind.
there and you hear people go.
It was him and
He
Jules
didn't
Diary.
even do my favorite one.
Yeah, yeah. And he'll stop in the middle of one and go, it's okay. I got hits.
He do.
And he'll go back again.
Wow.
Yeah, he's-
Features. He'll run off.
You just have to sneak
features.
in. You don't want to be out front when they're taking pictures of who going to see him. You
Oh,
come to the
right,
back
right.
door.
He came here about a year or two ago with Jules Diary, and I saw him at the Novo, and I was like, he was pretty good. He had like
Yeah.
a 3-hour show.
Yeah, he got
He
hits.
just kept
He
singing.
actually got hits.
So, if R. Kelly come into town, he give us tickets. We going or we protesting?
We'll protest as I walk
who
in.
you with?
Why would somebody go see this? I'm down in the front.
Look, here's
I
the
saw
thing.
him with the
Here's
Jacksons
the thing. If
and
you're gonna,
somebody else.
If you're gonna go, oh, then you saw him at the BET thing.
Yeah, it was the Jacksons. Who else? No,
it
it was the Jacksons, R. Kelly, and who? It was somebody else.
Yeah, the opening. It was the opening
Aaliyah?
because the Jackson closed and everybody walked out.
Which tripped me out.
it
I was
was-
like, I'm gonna
Wait a
sit here
minute.
because I feel bad.
What happened?
New edition.
Yeah, it was in New Edition killed,
Yeah.
of course, and then it went R. Kelly, and
Yeah.
then it went the Jacksons.
And everybody started
no
walking
Michael,
out.
obviously.
They walked out on
And
the
it, yeah,
Jacksons.
because it took so long because everybody had
As
songs.
soon as they heard, put your hands together for Tito, Jermaine,
And I sat there because I felt bad.
Jackie.
But because the Jacksons were the Jacksons, they couldn't put them.
Last, they should have
I
opened
mean, they
up.
put them last. They
Yeah.
couldn't put them before because it was kind of
They're
disrespectful.
the hot.
It was
yeah.
right after.
You know who
BET
that
was.
happened to at Essence? Stevie Wonder was a headliner. So we were there, and they said, Stevie Wonder. People got up in droves. And I was like, well, I guess he can't see him.
Why? Oh,
He don't know they
but he
leaving.
could hear him walking out.
He playing, and he
He said I
got,
could hear
and
him. Y'all
Stevie got
wrong.
hits.
Y'all wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all. You said, you know you wrong for that.
Hearing ain't that good.
Wow.
They walking.
My dad walked out of a Stevie Wonder concert last year. He said he performed in Virginia, and he sung a bunch of other songs first before he got into his own music. Like,
Maybe
I
that's
guess
what
now
it
on his
is.
show, he lets his background singers do covers of current songs. And my dad said half the crowd walked out. 'cause they
Somebody
wanted
needs to
hear.
tell him because, like Speedy said, he can't see the people walking out.
So I was in Vegas at the Jazz Light concert, which is like in April. It's outside, off the chain. They put Eric Benet last to close after the time on a Sunday.
Ooh, who would go after the time?
On a
Eric
Sunday.
Benet.
That's dumb.
He
And
the homie.
people tried to stay. They
I would
went
never
to
do
the
that.
First
And he
two
actually got
songs.
hits, but he don't
got
have hits for me to
first
stay.
two songs. Well, because you know the time is gonna have you pumped up.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they stayed the first two songs, and Eric decided to do a whole lot of talking. Then it was like, get my shit, and they just started.
You clapping with him as you go, go ahead on. I like that song. Get your shoes, bitch. Just throw it out
Get them keys.
here. You ever walk out on an artist, no?
No, because I who I want to see is I know. I mean, you know what I'm saying. I'm not gonna go to no whack shit.
So you stay to the end no matter what.
Yeah, like I said, that Jackson one, I was like sitting there like, oh my God, this is embarrassing
one
for
you
them.
sing.
I was like, oh my God, let's
I know
let's
the
stay. You
song.
guys don't be mean.
Sometimes, like a lot of new artists, are like LMA and like a lot of the new artists, they'll perform 1 or 2 of their songs and do like 5 covers. I'm like, bitch, I
Yeah.
didn't come here to hear you sing "Love on Top." I came here to hear you sing
Jagged
Buddha.
Edge
Look,
does
when
that.
Aaliyah,
Jagged
not
Edge does
Aaliyah,
that.
when
In Vogue even does that now. They do a whole Motown medley.
Alicia Keys, when Alicia Keys first came out, she only had 1 hit. So
Yeah.
she'd do that plus
Yeah.
another song she'd put out on the radio, and then the rest of the whole concert was just covers because she was doing like half of a stadium.
But don't she have to pay for those?
Wait a minute.
I
But
know,
don't
Tangy.
she has to pay for those?
Thank you, Tangi.
Okay,
quarter
I'm
in
sorry.
here.
Because he was so, but don't she has to pay for those?
Yeah, that was interesting.
Speedy
had
still,
a
he
hard
fresh out the
time.
plantation.
I'm sorry, Speedy. I'm sorry. You get a pass. You get a pass.
Does
You
she have
get
to
a
pay
pass.
for those?
Allegedly, like if you, here's an understanding. Like clubs are supposed to pay when they play your music.
Okay.
They don't never.
They don't. You mean all clubs around the United States?
When they
Just I go in the club.
EMI, ASCAP, all of those show. You know, when I own a club in Portland, man, they show up, and they be like, so how much music do you play in here? Do you play R&B? And you be like, well, we don't really play no music. We like sports.
A little beatbox machine.
You're supposed to play BMI and ASCAP. They show up at every club to check it up.
Now,
wow.
On the note of that, you like that, Tangy?
I did know this.
To follow
on the
that,
note of that.
I know that Don King,
Okay.
when they would do the fights, he would have people go, and if somebody was throwing a big fight party, he'd have them show up. And they would be like, you owe us for showing this here. So we need you to go get the money right now.
What?
He would do that.
This is
Don
funny.
King would send people to, and when you was like, oh, I'm having a big fight party, and it was like a big location, not at your house, but a big location, he would have people show up like, you need to kick in.
So on another note, I don't know, Speedy will remember this.
Double notes.
He will remember this.
You will, Speedy.
So in Portland, Jamie was in concert, and this dude I know was throwing an official, unofficial Jamie Foxx after party.
Oh my
Fox
goodness!
sent a
I
nigga
walk
straight
in.
sent, I forgot who he sent over there.
I'll tell you, he said over there. So I walk
remember.
in. I walk into the spot, and I go to the bar, and then I see Speedy, Johnny Mac,
Oh shit.
and Dave Brown
Oh my goodness!
He said,
walk in.
Look at it! Look at it!
Walk in all swole up. Who's throwing this? I'm like, that guy over there. And went over there, you need to pay us or shut this down.
Uh-oh.
And I was like,
hey,
you gotta look,
say nigga.
look.
I came out of character. Hey, Blue. Say nigga.
Dave Brown got
What you
on
betting I do?
brownie gloves.
Oh my god.
And you know how small
Only one
he
that's
is.
really gonna fight to me is Johnny Mac. Really.
Y'all don't know about Johnny.
Johnny ain't crazy like that? I thought he would throw a punch in a heartbeat. Okay, so you said it was Speedy, Dave Brown. I don't see as a
Mac.
fighter.
It was
When
on
I
three.
came in, I said, hey, Blue.
Yeah, he was like,
Look here, nigga.
I saw him come to the door, and I walked up, and he was like, Blue, hey, what's up, man? So he talking to me, and they talking to the dude.
Fox
I
said-
knew Speedy would check
he
out.
said, man, it's a dude throwing a what? He fucking up our money. So just go over there and get the money. Normally, it would be either Marcus King or we have somebody else
Right.
on the road with us. But it was just, it was a comedy tour.
Hilarious.
Comedy tour, nigga. You are security.
You are security.
So, nigga, you need
So
to
what
secure
happened? Did he shut it down or did he pay y'all?
Nah, he didn't do
Well, Dave
nothing.
Brown was trying to get the money from him.
Dave
Because
was trying to
Dave
get the
usually
money.
is the one that go, my man, you need to.
So I didn't know Dave even went on tour with you guys.
Dave went on pretty much all the
All the
tours
tours,
until
yeah.
we had got into a fight.
Hilarious.
Because Dave, what happens is on tour, people start feeling themselves.
Right.
So Dave's job
Right.
was to handle the VIP, make sure everybody get in.
That
So
sound like him.
he over there, he got the bands. He like, we gotta wait for Fox. I said, you don't give me a goddamn motherfucking band, nigga. I got a couple fluffies with me, nigga. Speak. You gotta wait for Fox because Fox got some people with him. I gotta make sure I got enough bands for him. I said, Dave Brown, what I need you to do is move out the way. Because it's about to be a problem.
Right.
So, hey, man. And then
I'm not
him
moving,
and
Speedy.
Fox got into a fight, and Fox slammed him. And the whole tour we kept going, slam the child on the hard. Because they told Fox, hey, because Fox like, nigga, where all the bitches? Dave Brown ain't let him in. Dave, where the bitches at? Oh, okay, Fox, my bad.
Now, who's in charge of inviting the young women to come to the party?
It's either Lonnie or Dave, right?
Because these hoes get younger.
Probably Lonnie.
And more
It's Lonnie, because Lonnie
they come in droves. Sometimes they're an athletic group. Sometimes it's a fun turn-up group. Sometimes it's a fluffy group. Sometimes it's a...
Well, that was the ones I mind.
And then sometimes there's some hood rats to get up in there.
I don't know how they got there. Maybe Pam?
No, Lordy, I have nothing to do with that.
Pam, again, I walked in. Hey, Blue. Look here, nigga. You got one more motherfucking time, nigga, to start another party. Blue, you cool? You got another Portland. I love Portland.
I do too.
Portland is a great city to go live
Is
in.
there a lot of black people there?
Handful.
I have a cousin.
I had the only black club down there for 5 years.
Wow. My cousin DJ lives there.
You live there? I didn't
Just
know
for that.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
But it's my daughter's mom's from Portland, but it's a
Shut up.
beautiful
My
city.
wife is from Portland.
Shut up.
So I'll be there for Christmas.
My cousin's wife, Joanna, is from Portland, so they have a place up there now, but they always come down to California. But I was just like, I used to DJ. They got black
You'll like it.
people?
It's a lot of trees.
Yep.
But isn't it like white people? Well, y'all like
Let's
white
ask
It's like
Blue.
Seattle.
Y'all like white
Look,
guys.
look,
Seattle?
look. Do it again.
Is it Atlanta?
Let's ask Blue.
Do they got, look, do
Ain't
they
no,
got
we
good
both got to
Chinese
share
food?
this
And
shit.
so Portland is like California used to be before, with all of, California used to have a whole lot of fruit trees and oranges.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's kind of like California, except it rains. It rains way more.
Do they have good Chinese food?
They got good food, period.
Oh, there we
Because
go.
Because you're right there by the water.
you got to think about
Oh,
it.
seafood.
You start with
Okay.
the water first, and then the food, everything else is next.
But and you do all seafood. You do a lot of seafood.
I all seafood. Only thing I don't eat is crawfish.
I love crawfish.
I can't do it.
Here's the dopest part about Portland. There's no tax, but
yeah.
property tax.
Tax free. Yeah.
So period. Clothes, everything.
If it say $79.99,
That's what it
it's
is.
$79.99. You get a penny back. Here, sir. That's when the motherfucker. Would you like to donate? Fuck it, then take it. Ding, and then they ring the bell. Ding, he donated money.
Is it cheap to? Is it reasonable to live there? Like big mansions, big houses, and whatnot.
Yeah, I can see it. Being.
If you don't mind the rain, great place to live.
Yeah.
And
Really?
And no matter what you're driving, to register your car is $50
Really?
every 2 years.
Oh.
We need to be
Every
Portland
2
residents,
years?
fam.
Yeah, I know, right? 'cause
Nigga, I'll be behind. Damn, I had to pay again.
Hey, look, when Damon came home to play for the Blazers, he had 11 cars in Canada. He brought them back home because it was only $50 to register all of them, each one.
Shout out to Portland.
I was like,
They said in the
Yeah.
chat room that it was illegal for
Celebrity.
blacks to live in Oregon until the
Basketball
1930s.
jam.
probably was.
really?
I can believe that a little bit, maybe.
Who put that law? Let's do the law so these niggas don't come up here. Is Blue here? Yeah, get the law. The Blue family's here.
Because you don't really hear about black families in the
Now-
Midwest like that, like, Iowa and all the places.
And they some there.
yeah.
So when you go there, they're gonna make you're gonna cook or you let her family cook? Well, you not let them cook, but I'm saying they're gonna cook, and you're just gonna eat their food only.
These are their food.
Well, because
I want you to feel my pain.
He had the nightmare.
I had to.
You know,
I had the one that people talk about. You go, nah, that didn't happen. Shit.
So my
Sweet.
father-in-law actually can cook.
I met him.
Like, he can
I met
get,
him.
yeah,
Yeah, I met
yeah. Don could cook. Don can get out.
What,
I
like
mean,
barbecue and stuff?
No. I mean, like he does a
Soufflés?
full-out roast.
Like he like black people.
Yeah.
Hey, Blue, I got some barbecue
I
chicken
imagine-
over here.
See, I imagine
Some
Portland-
watermelon. If you want.
Got the juice of the watermelon if you like it.
We saved the seeds for you, buddy.
Maybe you want to grow a watermelon in your
See,
backyard.
I imagine Portland to be like that house or the neighborhood and Get Out, like real nice open space with a work. It's real nice and green and open.
There's a lot of green.
Well,
Like that.
okay, so yeah, it's a lot of green. Like it is a lot of green. So Portland looks like the farther you go up north. So Portland
Yeah.
kind of looks like Oakland.
Yeah.
Oh.
It looks.
But it's
like that.
more green.
It's
just
way
add more green
but it
to
looks
it.
like the
Okay.
Bay.
Fresh air.
Yeah.
24/7.
like the Bay.
I think you would love it. Your kids and you would love. That would be a.
Because they're very
Really?
earthy
Yeah.
people.
Yeah. And
It's
so
black people, though?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no,
Some
it's
black folks.
people.
Because the cocaine.
You're going to have to search for some sense
What?
Oh, God.
and some sage.
Cocaine Pam.
Have to search right.
What?
Cocaine Pam, y'all run that city. I did a show there. I take this comedian with me, right? I go to the nigga room. We can't find him. And I said, well, where is he at?
Uh-oh.
And my boy said, I got a feeling I know where he at. And it's a street where all the crackheads is. We ride down the street on everything I love. This nigga ran in front of my car. I went, nigga.
Oh, you try not to say his name. Because I'm like, please say his name. I can see because we do that.
That's it. I hit the baby. Nigga, he was like, hey, Speed, what's up, dog?
Wow.
I said, nigga, what are you doing? He said, my boy, when I told you, is probably over here. And he was over there getting
Some shit.
cracked out.
Wow.
Is the show tonight? No, nigga. It was yesterday.
Mr. Ray, you love it because Portland has like
A lot of gay
the
dudes.
number. Oh, that's funny. The number.
There's gay men everywhere.
That's what I was gonna say. They're everywhere.
No, they have like their weed game is like off the chain.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's legal there,
open
right?
a-
It's legal. Yeah,
I bet it's
legal
probably a
there.
good price to open up
And
a
it's legal,
dispensary
too.
there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oregon was number 2. You know, because what was it?
Colorado.
Colorado
Yeah.
was 1. Then Oregon was
Oregon.
number 2. Yeah.
And you can grow. So you can grow it no matter, you ain't got to have no license. Just go and grow and sell it like that. But you just got to pay your taxes,
The
whatever that is.
selling part is because you know the federal still hasn't legalized it nowhere.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna tell you what's gonna be the big trip.
What's going
All this money,
Bless you.
these guys are, just supposed to be saving all of this money because when they do legalize it, they want
Oh, they're
all
gonna have to
that
back
taxes.
pay.
So and they can't give it to a
Oh.
bank because it's not legal yet.
Right.
So all this money is just sitting.
Oh, that's
all the tax money is
interesting.
just sitting. So when they do legalize it, you're gonna see dudes either paying or gonna be seeing a whole lot of dudes going to jail.
So they want you to do your own taxes and take out tax what the tax
Well-
will be and you keep it on the
You
account.
gotta
No,
keep.
well, you just hold
Wow.
it. You should
Hold it.
hold it because the day's going to come
Yeah, they
when you
go-
have to pay.
you
it.
gonna
Because
have
there's
to
an
pay
Armenian,
up.
I'm not gonna say his name, but there's an Armenian guy I know. He has four
Pretty sure we
four
don't know it.
dispensaries, and he was saying each of his lowest ranking dispensary is $3 million. His lowest ranking
A month
keep-
or a year?
a month.
Wow.
Yeah,
$3 million a month?
He said he can because he said where he's located in the IE
Yeah.
where that one is. That's the only one that's in that area in Riverside, and he gets
A lot of people are
Well,
opening
you
up
narrowed him down for
outlets
them. They'll find him now.
I
Right.
mean, but I'm just saying in general though. But he said that's his lowest ranking one. He has them all over California. So imagine having 4 and your lowest ranking is $3 million.
Wow.
And you have to keep taxes on that
Then
every
he- then
year.
he better-
Yeah, but
then
imagine
he should take the money for 3 of them, and one of them he should just save all that money.
Yeah, but where you gonna put
imagine
Where you gonna
all
put
the
that
money
money?
you making. You ain't paid taxes on.
Yeah, you
That's
got,
crazy.
there's no.
Look, we're gonna start inviting him up to the show. You want to give away some money? 'Cause
You
look,
can funnel it through this
you
book.
can funnel it through.
For
This
real.
is this is government free over here.
So they like giving it to broker companies and.
So
broker
are they
companies
invest? Is that
own
why
it.
they try to invest it in other stuff to make money on it, or what?
You still gonna have to pay the
gotta
taxes
pay
on
taxes.
that. You gotta pay taxes
So
on
pretty
that.
much you just got it sitting somewhere.
Can you imagine taxes on at least $50 million a year? I don't even know if that would be.
I would, that's
That's rich people problems. I
It
ain't got
really
that kind of
is.
stress.
Well, right now it's not as much of a
wish.
problem, right? Because
But it will be when it's legalized.
Trump
they hit
made
you
it
with a
better
bill
for
one day.
them.
Hey,
do you mean?
happy New Year. You owe me $50 million.
Well,
exactly.
now they have more write-offs, so I think it's better for the billionaires than it was.
But it's money that you can't report.
Yeah, you can't report
can't
it. It's like
report it
almost
yet.
illegal,
So-
It's
legal
just
money.
sitting there.
So if I can't report it,
No.
But you if you spend it and then they legalize it, now you got to come up with the money or go
but if
to
I
jail.
can't report it, then how they know I got it?
Because
they
they
know
come
you
looking
got it.
at your books.
Yeah, they-
Looking at your book, you got to keep everything in an electronic book.
Yeah, they
There's
how
rules
many
to it.
how much weed you're buying. I mean, you gonna have
Selling,
to be
how
on
much you're
point.
growing.
They coming. They ain't gonna let. They
I
gonna
think
get
it's
that
ways
money.
around it too, because you can grow it yourself,
Okay, Taylor.
so they don't
Find a
really
way
know
around it, see
how
how it
much
go for
you.
you.
Yeah, there's gonna be a whole lot
I
more
want to see
people.
that picture. Where the picture? At? I want to
But
see
see
the
what they
picture.
do in
Wait a minute.
California. They have those farms.
I know. B always switches real quick. Did y'all see the husband and wife in Baltimore?
No.
So the husband and wife in Baltimore took out their daughter for her birthday, and then on the way home it was raining, and the wife said, "Baby, pull over. I got to give this woman some money. She out there with a baby." So he pulls over. She
Oh,
rolls
yeah, I
down
just
the
said,
window.
yeah.
She gives the money to the woman. The woman say, "God bless you." This other man walk up and say, "Can I thank you?" And he looks into the car, bang, bang, stabs her, take her chain. The girl takes her purse. They run. The husband jumps out the car to chase him and hears his wife screaming, so he runs back. She didn't make it.
She died, yeah, and then they had him and the daughter being interviewed, and they were just like, you know,
I mean, like,
in
That's
shock.
why-
I knew about that story, Speedy, and I didn't tell. That was a Tangy story, huh? You all sad now. You all right?
That's why
I
I'm
didn't tell
not
us,
so
Speedy.
giving to people that I don't know. I don't believe. Just like that. They were trying to do a good deed for the
I'm trying to
holiday,
do a good thing.
and he got murdered. That's why I just believe. Sorry, you
Crazy.
outside for a reason. Call me evil, call me mean, whatever you want to say. You can't say it to my face, but I'm not letting my window down. I'm sorry. I mean, just too many times I've heard of innocent people trying to help someone. Even like the guy with the studio. Let the homeless. Jovan told us. Let the best friend that was homeless come live with him. Got in an argument, got mad, locked them in the studio, and set the bitch on fire.
Yeah.
I'm not. Nope. So I'll tell you that. Don't come to me in Pam's house with a sad story. Pam and Kobe can vouch for you, but I'm not. Nope.
Now
Keep your ass outside of the porch.
Now for me and Speedy, we both have daughters.
See.
And the other day, these two girls, 16, and the older sister was 27. The 16 dating a little 17-year-old boy in Westchester. The little 17-year-old boy shoots them. Both sisters.
What?
Sean's
and then set the apartment on fire.
Oh, so you know the story.
And I know
what happened? Tell me what
daddy.
happened.
Your dad was it.
Tell me, because Sean was at the house that night.
He was destroyed.
He
And
was.
Actually, the
Dude,
viewing was last night.
The young
the
dude.
funeral's today.
Yeah, the young dude shoots both of them, and they say the older sister, she had a lot of defensive wounds, so she tried to fight him.
So this
He
was a
shoots
boy
and
they
kill
knew.
both.
Yeah, it's got to be
the
a
boy she was
boyfriend. You know
dating.
it's a boyfriend.
Sean said it was probably a
It was
boyfriend.
a boy she
Yeah,
was dating.
yeah.
Wait a
Oh, they
minute.
still haven't found him?
Look,
I don't think they made
I
an
know
arrest.
the
He just said
daddy
he
of the
did.
older one. He knew the daddy of the boy that got killed the two girls. He
Wow.
called the daddy and said, "Don't you know? Your son just killed my daughter." He said, "I told your daughter not to even mess with my son. He was crazy." You had my number. Why you didn't call me?
Wow.
Blue, what sign are you?
Shit, the food ain't here.
So anyway, when I said the daughter
Thank you, Blue.
situation, that makes
We
you
went
think
from-
about me. Is
Hey,
that
Portland's a nice city.
Yeah.
You know what else does? Thank you, Blue.
Well, we do.
Tansy usually does that from here.
Yes.
It just makes you wonder, like, who do you want to help out? Do you want to help a
Yeah.
stranger, or do you want to help keep yourself
You know,
alive?
the bottom line, you have to listen to your spirit, period. And you can help or you cannot help, but you listen to your spirit. And if your spirit leads you to roll down the window, dag nabbit, roll it down. If your spirit says, don't do it because you think it's the right thing to do, and you'll be all right.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they didn't think rolling down that window was that woman was gonna stab his wife to death and kill her, and then he's left being a single dad now.
They could have had a conversation in the car, and they could have one could say, "I want to help," and the other could say, "No, don't." And they decided to. It's the right thing to do. That's why you got to listen to that still small voice inside. It will never lead you wrong.
I don't think we should. You hear, there's always going to be a bad story.
But it's a lot of good stories
but there's a lot of good stories. If Javon just had a good story, so there's good, and again, you just have to just be careful with what
I
you
talk to
wanna
homeless
do.
people all the time.
Tangy, you should have been here last Tuesday.
You ain't lived in
No, I
D.C.
didn't.
What happened
Them
last
homeless folks in
Last
DC.
Tuesday
Oh, yeah.
when we
Gave
we
away
won
the
that
money.
800. We won
That was
that
a great
800
day.
for that woman.
Yes,
Great day for us.
Yeah, that would have been nice. Wait a minute, I got a question for you.
What up?
So, Caveat Haynes is debating on moving to Salt Lake.
Salt Lake City.
Yes, and he's undecided. Any suggestions?
Where's he
what do
moving
you
from?
think?
I don't know out there.
Oh, that's a good question.
where's he
moving
coming
from?
from, yeah.
So where
Salt
are you
Lake
coming
City's
from?
actually is progressive. A lot of black folks are there in Salt Lake.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Salt Lake.
When I went to go for B. Russ' birthday party in Utah,
You hosted there?
Yeah, and I was there, and I met Carl. Carl, I'm gonna tell y'all.
Carl Malone is
I don't
the
care what
best,
people tell
guys.
you. He is the coolest motherfucker
On the
I
planet.
had heard all the stories about Carl, and he walked up to me and said, "I know who you are." And I'm like, "Don't do that, Carl." I said, "Dude, I'm a fan for day." He's like, "Oh, you're a very funny dude." We had a chance to talk, but I go to the mall. I saw one black dude, and we did the eye contact. I said, "You good?" He's like, "You good?" and it was the only black dude I saw.
And they
Oh,
love it out
that's
there.
Salt Lake City.
That's
They
Salt Lake
love it
City.
out
Oh,
there.
I don't know. Caveat.
I mean, if
Haynes.
depending if he's going there,
He has a job offer there.
Oh, then he's gonna be okay. He's gonna be okay.
Yeah, if he's going to be out there doing something,
Yeah.
he's just going out there for
He's
no
trying
reason.
to get away from something.
Yeah.
Freddie Two-Piece said it has the best strip clubs.
Yeah, a lot of Beckys. Put your hands together for Becky
Yes,
on
he's-
stage 4.
He calls them Pacific Island hoes.
A lot of Carols
Hilarious.
and Sinead's.
with the black girl haircut with the asymmetric.
Oh, that asymmetric hairstyle. They still got that in Salt Lake City. Oh,
Now, DC, when I would go to DC, way back in the 80s. That's what they were known for. DC was known for a lot of pretty girls, very, very pretty girls with
Gorgeous.
those haircuts.
Yep.
And I'm like, damn, do y'all is that what you get soon as you land? You get that haircut?
Gotta be fly, yes.
And then in LA, everybody had what show Pam picture, when everybody had the Farrah Fawcett.
Yeah.
Which you flip this way. You flip back.
You know why they had those haircuts? Tony Braxton and them, all the women who Tony Braxton came with that short hair, all the women, my mama included, had that short Tony Braxton haircut.
But Nikki Pam did the
Put the Nikki Pam up.
Nikki Pam did the
Look at that.
Well, which one?
When I say fire, that girl fire.
Yeah, she was smizing and her lips.
You see how she looked into the camera?
Everything.
I bet he said, look into the camera. She went,
Yes.
I'm on Soul Train, bitch.
Pam, what was the bottom part of your body doing? Like, how were you
was
like?
thin.
Because
Pam was tall and skinny.
I'm not talking about her
Very tall.
size. Like, looking at the picture, it looks like she's like.
I don't remember, honestly. I don't even remember taking that picture, to be honest with you.
She got some big eyes.
Big lips.
Yes, go on,
you
Pam.
got
Pam was tall and skinny.
You got them soup coolers. Well,
Ooh.
really, she got them other ones.
Soup coolers.
I didn't want to say
All
that.
right, now,
Shout out my friend.
I was like, ew.
Your lips say, ooh, this soup is hot. Here come Pam. Thank you, Nikki Pam. Thank you, Cocaine Pam. I swear I'm getting that on a shirt. I'm getting cocaine Pam.
Oh my goodness.
Pam, he was killing.
That girl right there is not cocaine.
Now
Pam.
put up Blue. You got Blue?
That's right before.
High school picture. Now, Blue, you in what grade here? Days watching the show? 10th grade? 9th grade?
I'm 5 years
You
old.
sent yours?
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Five? You like a grown ass man.
You was not
You was
5.
driving.
You had a beard, didn't you?
No, I didn't get no hair on my face till I was 30.
Really?
Brooklyn got a mustache. It's weird.
Rock got a
He got
mustache.
it? Oh, okay.
And I
So
went.
he got.
I said, Rock, you gotta. He just turned around. He's
Yeah.
just
Really?
like, Mama.
He's going through
Like, yeah,
boyhood.
mustache.
So him and Maya the same age. 13.
13,
Okay,
yeah.
8th grade.
So
Pam
you gotta
looked
have to
like,
talk. So his
Pam
daddy gonna have to
looked
talk
like-
with him soon about.
He doesn't talk.
Oh, they've talked already. They good. Okay.
I'll be back.
I think more
real
talks
soon.
could happen though.
Yeah.
I don't think you ever got 2 minutes. Though.
You know what, guys?
But
That
you
is
talk
you,
about that
Pam.
kind of stuff too.
That looks
I
like
tried.
They got a whole
He
other
gets
conversation over
embarrassed.
there.
I don't know what's going on.
Right.
We let
But
them
we
have that
were
conversation.
having our conversation and y'all cut us off, so we just kept going.
Well, we found a song to go with Pam's picture.
Oh, I thought Blue's picture was coming
I
up.
thought we were doing
Well,
blues.
apparently he can't find it.
You gotta send it to the Foxhole Digital.
That is
I
good
sent it
meeting
to your phone.
in the ladies' room.
You like that, Ted? So
Yes.
every time this picture come up, we have to play this. Play it. Go
Hey,
next.
that's my song too.
Yes.
Yes.
I see it.
Their unsung was sad.
It was
Yeah.
it was
Oh my
everybody's story
God.
though. Yeah, they
Nigga,
do not like
none of
each
them bitches like each other.
other. None of them.
And they hated the fat white girl.
Yeah. Right.
Why they hate the fat white girl?
Well, that was the keyboard player.
Oh,
So when you see
But
this picture,
FYI,
y'all.
I have a story about them though. So Bernadette Cooper. Oh, okay.
they used to think I looked like one of those
They
girls.
said
in the
Pam
thing.
like Sasha Fierce.
Hold on, watch. No, do it again, Ted. Say it again.
They used to think I looked like
no,
one of those girls
no,
in
you
that.
didn't.
I didn't think I did either.
Don't let them tell you that shit. Ready, Pam? Here we
Oh
go.
shoot! Look at Mr. Ray.
Oh, wait a minute. Who is this
What?
homosexual?
Fox Digital.
What? What?
That's not
Go
right.
on,
That's when you
Mr.
graduated
Ray.
from
High school.
High school?
Nigga, that's
was-
not you.
Oh,
That was class.
my-
That was
You look the
class
same to me. You
president
look the
on
same to me.
National Honor Society and
Yes.
and valedictorian. Thank you very
Yes,
Huh?
Mr. Ray. Yes.
It says, I'm gay.
much. It says I've graduated,
And
top of
I'm
my class.
Top of the.
I remember that. That was in my grandma's house.
So what was your
Fox Digital.
What's your story about this?
That's it.
Wow.
So Bernadette Cooper was she
That's
wrote songs for my
wonderful.
band.
Oh, she
Shut
did?
up.
And,
Foxhole
and-
Digital.
and she
She
had
had
to
it
do the
sounded just
sniff
like-
after that. Did you see the
Would you
sniff?
say, Nick?
Well, how I found out that Bernadette was dating Tina Marie.
Yeah, she was.
So BET would have artists come on. So they had her come on. They had
Doing,
Tina Marie on.
Some soul.
Yeah.
With
my
the
goodness.
So Tina Marie is playing,
Uh-huh.
and then Bernadette came out, and she
Yeah.
sat on the piano table
Next
on
to
the-
her.
next to her. And so Donnie Simpson went,
Yes.
and she said, "Yes, we're dating." I went,
yeah, Tina went back and forth a lot. Yeah.
but Bernadette had that look, but their unsung was so sad.
How's her daughter
Oh
doing?
my
She
God.
tried to give us some,
Bernadette from
ecstasy.
Good Times.
No, Bernadette Cooper.
That's what I'm thinking about the whole time. I don't know.
I need you to focus.
How is Pam? How is her?
I know sometimes it's about rape, but I need you to focus.
This sounds like Bernadette.
I don't know.
Say it again.
How you talking about Tina's daughter?
Yeah, because she was 18 when she died.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just turned 18.
And then I remember
She has a
her
son,
and
too.
Rick's son. They were trying to do some music together, but I don't know. That was so long ago.
But Tina has a son too, because I met the son.
He's a
Tina
son
ain't
and a
got no
daughter.
son.
I mean,
She's
I
a
met-
daughter.
I'm sorry,
I thought
I
she
met the
just had one
daughter at R&B Live.
Yeah, her name
Okay.
is
When I used to
Leah
host that.
Rose.
When I used
Yeah,
to
Leah
host
Rose.
that.
Yeah.
Right, she was 18.
I met
when
Rick
her mom
James's
died. Had just
daughter.
turned 18.
I think she's a.
Oh.
Yeah, because she went to dinner with me. and
I think she's a.
just in case
I
she's watching,
knew,
but
I
she was
knew.
she was at a dinner with a cast member of mine, Masika, whatever, and she was like throwing her, she was shooting her shot, and Masika was like, "Is she flirting with me?"
Oh, really?
It was real weird because I was like, the first 5 jokes, I'm like, ha, ha. After a while, it's like, I think she want to eat your pussy, girl.
Hilarious.
Is that? Oh, I think it's 2 X's, right?
Yeah, it's 2 X's.
2 X's. All right. Yeah, I actually liked when that song would come on in the club. It would bang so hard.
Look at Speedy.
Yep, somebody stop me.
That's now.
'Cause I know
I
it's looking-
Now
graduated.
you look like an old man here.
I see Nick, but a brown version of Nick.
This was my
Niggas like
favorite.
that.
It was a burnt orange suit with a beige.
Not a burnt orange.
Hold on.
Why is it black
It's
and white?
burnt orange because it was black.
Oh, they didn't have color there.
79. Ain't that a bit? Cost more for the year. So this is
that?
an orange, burnt orange suit with a light brown shirt with a brown tie, and I had on brown shoes. Coordinate 3-piece. See the piece right there?
It looked like you got a piece
I
on your
see Nick, I see Brooklyn, and I see Maya. I
Well,
see
the
them.
eyebrows. 'cause
The
I-
head. I see
eyebrows.
Maya in the
Yeah,
mouth.
I see Maya in the mouth.
Yeah.
And my mustache had just started coming in when I turned 8. I was
Like to
about
me,
to turn 18.
I told Pam, I said Brooklyn is the light skinned version of Nick. I swear
Yeah,
they are.
yeah.
They all y'all look alike. I see it.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm glad.
They got them lips.
I
All
had
over.
DNA tests for everybody. Come on in the room. Put your finger out. And go on in there to see you mine.
Oh, shoot now. That's the picture right
Find
there,
out,
though.
man.
That
That's
picture
the picture.
bugs
This
me.
is my
That's
favorite
when
shot.
you
That bugs
know
me.
he thought he
I
was
hate that
looking
picture.
good.
Because you could. Dude said, you want to do another shot? I said, let's do this one. And I turned. This was my favorite
that
fucking
bothers
shirt.
me. I don't know
No,
why.
he thought he was looking fly. When
This
you-
right before I
when you
did the
don't
locks.
look- you don't even
He
look
looks
at
like he's singing Tips from Javon.
And looking over his shoulder. too.
Yes.
All right, so I need a song. What song would go with this? That's how you do it. What song? Come on, y'all pick it.
Give
Come
him
on.
an Al B. Shore song.
Yeah. You
Oh.
Night and Day.
Night and day.
Okay, so which is my
But in
favorite,
his
yeah.
lips, like he's actually smizing and he's trying to give us the duck lips.
He was trying to.
He looked more like
He said,
but
duck
But I like
lip.
your hair like that.
he
Though.
looked like
Get it right.
They said you like a gay zebra.
Wow, I don't know how to take that.
The gay zebra.
Okay, zebra.
And those were his real eyebrows, y'all.
So when
he
this
still
song-
has them.
And then
They're
what
just
was
a
the
little
song by
lighter.
Miles
They're
J?
grayer.
Oh, which
I
one?
got you.
Wait.
Caveat.
Hold on. My LB. Oh, there.
But you know he thinks his
Don't
album
wake
short.
So
me.
it was this
I'm
one. This
dreaming.
is what it has to play, Nick. When I,
Yes.
because nigga, and I'll go to the side. Now wait, you go.
Oh.
He did that in the video. I said, LB, why did you throw your hands above your head? But I saw when the video he went.
You know what? We should invite Al B to the game.
He's in Vegas.
He's in
though.
Vegas.
He's in
He
Vegas.
Oh, he lives in Vegas?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's in Vegas.
that nigga threw that shit up like that.
He's such a nice
Now this
person, though.
again, I told you when this video came out, I went, these light skinned niggas finna win. Shit!
Yep.
Me and Blue was like, well, shit, we gotta wait for the dark skin shit to come out.
Come back.
They said you can
Speedy,
play
you are
Love
not
Don't Live
dark
Here
skinned.
anymore.
You
Love
can play
don't
what?
live here.
Love Don't Live Here anymore.
It's not working.
Keep going, chat room.
They said
Oh,
Al,
they said
Al be full.
wide receiver.
I will not.
They said, what's love got to do with it?
Hilarious. play Freddie
Okay.
Jackson song.
All right,
Hilarious.
so we did Pam's, which
Peebo
was
Fryson.
That should be right.
I'll be
Oh,
full.
we got to get into Tangies.
you
Go
don't
to
understand.
Tangies.
You go to Tangy. Now,
that's not right.
chat room, give me a song for Tangy.
Send you, forget me not.
You said she looked like what's her name?
Uh,
What's her name? The little lady.
Her name is
Patrice Rushen.
Patrice Rushen.
Okay, let's see if it goes.
She
with that.
does that kind of little.
I heard that a lot, though.
You did.
Why
You give me
don't
Patrice
listen to
Rushen.
Tangy.
Very much
She
so.
don't even know who Patrice Rushen is.
Excuse me. Of course, I
She's
know
around
who
the corner
Patrice
from me.
Russian is.
Who is she, Tangy?
I told you I had her manager chase me
But
down.
blue,
in
why
the
is it
mall
so
one
blurry?
time.
My goodness.
Because that's all they had today.
Y'all, it's funny how y'all both from black and white.
They said Patrice Rushen. They said Evelyn Champagne King.
Yes.
I see that.
Yes.
And they said
Yes.
the girl from the first She's Gotta Have It. Whatever her name was.
Well, in the movie, it was Noma.
Keisha. Her
That
name was
one. And then
Keisha.
the girl from 21 Jump Street. I used to hear her.
Holly
That
Robinson
girl.
Pete?
Not that one.
Turn me on there.
Hey.
So when
21
Tangi's picture
Jump.
come on, you go right here.
That make the picture look a little better though. I like that. Forget me nots. Oh, wait a
I
minute.
love his bass line.
Joseph McVeigh said I should have Superwoman by Karen White.
They said
She
Tangy-
looks like.
They said Tangy like I feel like
I always
somebody's
feel like
watching
somebody's
me.
watching me.
She looked like.
Wait a minute. No
Wait. I get that, nigga.
She looked like Bubbly's brown shoes.
Oh, they said she's
Oh.
Tootie from the Facts of Life.
Yeah.
You could be Tootie.
Yeah.
Freddie,
you like
I could be
Tootie.
Tootie. Freddie Two-Piece said, "Hey Mickey, that's a good one. Hey Mickey, you're so fine. You're so fine. You
Yes.
blow my mind. Hey Mickey.
I see that.
Hey Mickey.
I see that.
I like that one.
No, this is the shit right here, nigga.
You take the good, you take the bad, you take them
No.
both, and there
So,
you have.
We gonna play this so the picture comes.
Tell me who is watching.
Oh my God! Yes, you do, Tangy. The black girl from Police Academy.
Oh, I don't remember
The
that.
one with the high voice.
Yeah. Hi.
Oh, her. Oh, yeah.
That was
Chat
her.
room said that.
That was her only claim to fame. She didn't do anything after that. Or she
Hilarious.
did that
Let
and
me
that
see.
only.
That was it.
Who
huh?
was
Wow.
that?
I forgot. I know her
I
name.
thought Regina King was on that.
Didn't she do DC Cab?
I never saw these.
I sent
Police.
Blue.
Nick, where your picture? Don't just get out
He
the
did
loop,
put it
nigga.
up.
Put
He's
your
got
picture up,
his.
nigga.
Him and Donald, right?
Put him up. Little funny
Miriam Ramsey.
looking. They was funny looking as a kid. As a baby, I said, no, don't take that picture, nigga. We wait till these niggas fill out. Get their Pam on.
Oh yeah, I could kind of see that.
Nigga, the baby picture is not a good one. I was like, no. Donald
Oh,
looked
that
like.
girl did a lot, Speedy. She did a lot. She's still working now.
Oh,
Don't nobody know her, Tangy?
Yeah, but I gotta defend her because I'm an actor too, and they be like, "Well, that's all
Actor.
she did."
That's all she did.
She did a lot of
What else
stuff.
she do, Tangy?
Let me find some stuff that you know.
Let me guess. She was runner number 2.
He said Tangy was like she wanted to play high go get it. High go get it.
Nigga, look at
look at Nick.
Look at.
He like a little girl.
Oh
Hey.
yeah,
He does.
pretty
He's
little
so cute. He's so
baby.
pretty.
Look at that.
Look at that little
baby.
pretty hair. Look like he got a little ponytail.
He believed in Christmas.
Then he did. You're right.
Then he did.
That little dude got Christmas
Is
every
that
year.
Donald?
They had
Yeah.
the same little lips. The same little lips.
You do.
But them shirts though ain't gonna make it.
Hey, they was on sale.
Why you put Donald in a Hawaiian shirt? Like, look at it.
See, it coordinates. He got blue. That's what
I just want to kiss Nick so bad. He's so
Aww.
cute. He's so
What the
cute.
chat room say?
Let's see.
They still talking about me.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
they
bad.
still going in on Tangy.
Tangy looked like she was letting dudes finger bang the house.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
How would you read that
And
one?
guess who
Wow.
said that?
Joseph McVeigh.
Joseph McVeigh.
I told you he's a different person in the chat room.
He get on the
Then he
phone.
look like funny
Speedy, I'm
girl.
just gonna.
Speedy. This with Tangy's song should be played.
Which
Play this one.
They said Nick look like Quincy
He's
Jones.
not even
That
telling
record.
it. He's just gonna surprise us. All
right, so they both look like waiting on the welfare
Lisa,
checks.
wonder if I take you home.
See, start turning around.
Okay.
The back of your
Yeah,
head look like a pack of hot links.
I don't know why we're turning
Which
around. It's
song
right
is it?
there, actually.
Which song is it?
Here we go.
Number 3.
Nick's shirt looked like shower curtains.
Oh, it's fucked up.
I didn't say that, Nick. I read that.
I was gonna also tell you guys too, while we're looking for a song tonight, December the 4th,
Go ahead.
is the the holiday comedy show hosted by Tony Rock. It's a charity comedy show featuring Tori Hart, Michael Yo, Donnell Rawlings, Todd Rex, Andrew, some white man named Andrew, and Leonardo Outs. And it's at the Comedy Store in the main room, 10 p.m. Showtime's at 10:30. There you go.
Are you going to that?
Oh, someone told me to just read it out loud.
They said you should play this.
Remember she did?
Yes.
Y'all remember this? Janet first single?
Yes, and written by who?
Jimmy and Terry?
No, before that. Before Jimmy and Terry was Jesse Johnson. He did that album.
Is this
And they
Dream
said
Street?
Jesse was an asshole in
Is
the
this Dream Street? Or Young Love?
Janet.
Young Love.
Janet.
Janet.
She performed this on her last tour, and nobody knew what the song was. She said, "This is my first song."
Young
First single.
love. I may be young, but I'm not foolish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell Jesse to kill herself.
Yeah,
That was-
Jesse was an asshole.
So this is
67.
after high school in the woods
That was-
over by where Pam lived.
the Llama
We lived in the
Woods.
same area.
Uh-huh.
This was my first car, a Mercury Capri, and so this tape you can get at Pet Boys, and I put that tape there, and then put the yellow stripe at the bottom. Then I got a ticket. I had a wink mirror that I spray painted myself because I couldn't find this color, and it cost too much for them to do it, so I sprayed it yellow, and that was me outside my car with my
Speedy,
natural.
you look dark in that picture.
Well,
Yeah, I look thin.
I'm laughing at the high socks.
Well, let me ask you this, because I don't know this story. How did you, with being that you and Pam grew up here, I know you grew up here in L.A. How did you meet Jamie?
It was a.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know the story.
Should we tell the story?
We could tell it.
We can let
Whoever
Spirit
wants to
tell
say.
it.
Let's try it.
No, we can
yeah,
listen
no,
to
let's
it
see.
again.
Go, stay accurate. Go ahead.
Okay, so it was a talent show competition. You know, Speedy knew he was going to win.
In Hollywood.
In Hollywood, you know, the guys came to his show recently who had the club. And Speedy was like, I got this, you know. And he went up there and he had him cracking up. And he told all his jokes. And then he was like, okay, yeah. Sniff. And then this other guy came up, Jamie Foxx, ripped him up, tore him up. Speedy's like, who's this little motherfucker? So Speedy lost.
No, we won.
They tied.
It was $100. And the guy said, well, we got 2 winners. I said, no, I need the 100. And he gave Fox 50 and gave me 50. And then, because I had never seen him at any of the comedy clubs, so I was like, well, he said, well, I live in San Diego, but I'm driving back and forth to do shows, but I don't know what shows to do. I said, I got you. Then when he moved out here, so his place he lived in was big as this room.
Speedy took him under his wing.
Now, this is Blue.
All right.
Blue is 35 then. He said he
But
was
the blue
5.
looks the exact same to me, though.
He looks the same.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
That's
definitely
not
took-
5, Blue.
That's 5 years old.
Nah.
You look got a
That's not
mustache.
five.
Yeah,
That's
you like
not
that
5.
mustache?
I ain't got a mustache.
Oh.
That's
You
not
look like it.
5.
Nah, I'm a
Maybe you forgot your picture.
Maybe like 7.
That's not 5.
Teen.
That's 5.
I
Say it
think,
again. Maybe like what?
7.
Teen.
I think 9.
I mean, he looks young, but I think he's at least like a.
Do you remember taking the picture?
I think he's 9.
Wow, it's 5.
What I'm looking for.
Lord, my nephew still
You
looks
got a
like
phone
a.
Call her what your name and where you calling from.
Is that Vernon?
Oh, sorry, you got to answer
He
the
has a little
phone first.
mustache too.
Oh.
I think about it now.
Oh, you answer.
Now go, Pam.
Call her what your name and where you calling from.
Famous words.
Can we talk about the highlight of the show yesterday?
Which was what?
Tangy going.
Tangy, oh.
So.
It's which they had somebody who's making the something for the
Sports.
game. Yeah,
The
for
trophy.
the game.
Yeah, the trophy. Yeah.
And he comes in and he's throwing his gear out. And he's like, "Yeah, I do athletic gear and everything." And
Yeah.
Tangy couldn't hold back.
Anytime you hear Tangy say the word,
So.
stop her.
Right.
We can't. It was too late.
She said, so this is what I heard. She's like, so what interests you in making athletic gear when you have no athletic
Ability whatsoever. I was like, wow. We was like, huh?
Man, when I tell you we couldn't stop it. It was like
And then he just shut down after that,
Yeah,
but then
he
they
pretty
all
much
do.
shut
They all do.
he shut the fuck down.
Yeah.
And little
But then,
Tan-
I mean, she said, and you know how Tangy is. She didn't say it to hurt the man's feelings. She
no,
said it
she
like,
didn't.
No, I was really curious as to
You was curious.
why he started his athletic.
Because it wasn't because he was
Apparel.
an athlete.
No.
Wasn't that?
For no reason.
And I thought he said that he didn't play any
Speedy and them
sport.
just took off from there. He was like, well, your brother ran. And all this other, oh, my God, that shit was funny as hell.
It really
They did,
was.
What, 10, 15 minutes?
Yeah, at
It
least.
like-
was.
So it sounds like the only athletic you did was you ran away with somebody else's idea.
Oh, who said that?
Yes.
Tangy?
He said that.
Ooh.
She said that earlier today. She said he's
But
Oh,
I
yeah.
I did tell him, I said, so now the guy who you got the idea from can't use the words that came out his mouth anymore.
Nope.
Yeah.
You got to pay him for them.
Yeah, he did. Though Corey Roberts just said he took it pretty well yesterday, and he did.
No,
Plus
Corey.
his grandchild
He
played
didn't leave.
football.
He had bought. So after we leave, he sent me a whole reel of the grandkids.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
did
'cause
he?
Speedy called me and said, Pam,
Hey, y'all,
nigga.
the best Christmas movie of
Did he?
the best Christmas, Because I heard y'all earlier said y'all really didn't like Christmas movies too tough, but a Christmas
Not the ones on Netflix.
I love. Wait a minute.
They're so corny, but I watch them anyway.
Christmas movies. I watched 2 of them yesterday while I was doing my hair. Just
Netflix.
so y'all know.
They're on Netflix.
I
It's a
love
bunch of
them.
white Christmas movies.
Hey, Die Hard was a good Christmas movie.
Yeah, I guess you can say it was a Christmas
What do y'all think of Christmas Story?
Yes.
When I was younger, I
love
enjoyed
them
that.
all. I love happy movies. I love them. Love them.
Or Charlie
love
Brown, or Charlie Brown Christmas?
No.
Hilarious.
Charlie Brown, I don't
I
watch
do like
it as
Charlie
much
Brown.
as I used
like
to.
Charlie Brown. I will
talking
give
over
that.
Then you
each other,
had a
guys.
South Park Christmas, which was one of the funniest shits I ever seen in my life.
Oh, South Park.
Yeah.
South Park is actually funny. All right. Well,
We got quiet, Vernon, because Speedy told us we were
I know,
talking
what kind of
over
shit
each
is that?
other.
Like he does it all
Right.
the time,
He-
and then when we
do
he
it,
got
it's
the
like
nerve to-
stop.
I'm trying to help you.
stop.
We don't need your help. We cool.
All right, go ahead.
We grown.
Why your voice goes
Nigga.
so
Ring around the roses, young love.
Searching for.
He wrote that
sing
song?
If I could sing.
Yes, Jesse. And they said Jesse was an asshole in that studio session because my friend was in there with him.
He
said
did the
Jesse
whole album
would be like,
or just
bitch,
that song?
like calling her a bitch and all
What?
kinds of shit. But then that's Jesse. Like that's just who he
You
was.
can't call the artist a bitch.
That's what he did. I'm telling you.
Did he call you one?
No.
Sniff.
Well, he called me a
is
bitch
like
when
a
I wouldn't give
term
back
of
his guitar.
endearment, depending on how you're using it. You be like, bitch. Or, bitch.
Not during that time.
Well,
No, not
yeah,
then.
that's- Yeah.
Not then.
What happened? What happened? Oh shit.
Blue, they said that what you said was facts. Die Hard is an MFing Christmas movie.
It is.
They said Lethal Weapon was a Christmas movie too.
The
Yeah,
Preacher's
because they
Wife is
kept
the best
releasing
Christmas
it.
movie.
They kept releasing it during that time as well.
Hmm.
So what is your Christmas movie if you have one, Pam? If you had to watch one.
One.
Well, I mean, I know you're gonna watch
Santa
it.
Claus. Go straight to the
Anything?
ghetto.
Yes.
I got one.
Which one?
Django.
It was
You
released
stupid.
on Christmas.
I watch that every year around this time.
Dreamgirls was released on Christmas.
Academy Award winning.
But I would say that my favorite Christmas movie would be The Preacher's Wife with Whitney and
That's a good
Denzel.
one.
That's a good one.
Mine would be Home Alone.
Mine.
Home Alone.
Mine.
Not mine.
You know, I
What?
was just gonna let
What's
it
the
go.
one that
Oh,
Monique
correct
was
me.
in? The most recent movie Monique was in, and she was the auntie in the.
Oh.
That was a good one.
That was funny.
That was a good one.
This Christmas?
That,
Yeah.
And I heard
I got a
and they,
box.
Christmas or this
Yeah.
almost Christmas?
and she
This
for some
Christmas was
reason
good, too.
something happened on that because they were saying that's her best movie, but it never got a chance to really be seen because I guess she was mad about how something about how it was released.
Yeah, that was directed
Some
by
goofy shit.
Wasn't
and
that-
written by Dave Talbot.
Yeah,
That was
Yeah.
Dave Talbot.
David E. Talbot.
That's when her and Lee Daniels were going back and forth, and he was shading her, saying you were difficult on that movie set. This should have been your comeback, and she's like, "Well, you get well."
Go ahead. You're
I
already
ain't talking
there.
about Lee Daniels. Lee Daniels might be my next boss. I ain't saying nothing.
Don't say
Do
nothing
your
about Lee
thing, Big
Daniels.
Daddy.
Oh, shit.
Trading
That's- his
Places
name is
was
Big
a
Daddy.
Christmas movie.
Sure was.
I forgot about that.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Great
it was
movie, too.
Christmas
And it was
time.
shot,
I like
and
Trading
it was about during the holidays, the Christmas.
Best Man
Yes.
Holiday. Yeah, that was a
Best Man,
that
yeah.
was a
Now
sad
that's my
movie.
favorite one. Okay, yeah, that's it right
Oh,
there. I'm
First
going
or
with
second?
Best Man Holiday.
First or second one?
Two.
Second one.
Two, because nigga, when they did the new edition part,
Yeah.
I was just like, oh my god.
I cried when she was trying to put the ball on the tree. And, you know, her
Oh,
camera,
yeah.
and she couldn't do it. She fell into the bush.
Yeah, that
I
was
would have
awful.
I would have
Yeah.
snickered a little bit,
You
but I
didn't
still would have helped her
I
out.
laughed.
They both
You
were
did
very good. Just from
Yeah.
top to
Good
bottom.
acting in that.
I went to go see Creed.
How
What'd
did
you
you like
think?
it?
Oh, how
'Cause you didn't
yeah.
like
He didn't like it.
I didn't like it either.
Really?
Nick
what
didn't
what
like
you
it.
didn't like about it, Nick?
I didn't like any. I thought his acting was horrible.
No.
It was just him oiled up and greasy the whole movie.
The slang that he was using was from like 1992.
Oh, yeah.
Because somebody else had said that, Ray. Why
You
did
talking
you?
about when he was about to fight?
Yeah, like
He was
it
just
didn't-
oiled up and greasy.
It didn't.
He
The whole movie
was.
didn't make any sense.
It
so
just
I
showed
don't know.
him being buff the whole movie. That was it. It was about him being buff and oiled up and greasy, and that was that.
Is that what you
was.
got out of the movie?
Look,
Yeah, I left early.
The worst
Who
Rocky.
put his shirt on?
The worst Rocky movie was 5
Yeah.
with
It's
what was
real
his name?
cartoonish.
with the white dude,
Yeah.
the boxer.
Yeah, it was
it
real
horrible.
cartoon. And that's what happens with the movie. And then you know he's doing Rambo for the last time.
Oh,
He's bringing
really?
that character back for one more.
Rambo
go
should be an AARP.
Yeah, now he is. I think how old is? I think he has to be 70 something. And Rambo is
72,
action.
I think.
It's an action movie. Now you 72 and you're gonna jump, dive, and okay, nigga.
It's probably Rambo and his grandson.
Dambo.
But I mean,
Now-
I could tell that Creed was directed by somebody different from the first one. The first one, I watched it.
No, I
and
think it's the
enjoyed
same
it.
guy.
Same
It's
guy.
a different guy.
No, it's the same guy.
Was it a different writer, Nick?
The brother. What's his name? Because that's his guy.
Ryan Coogler did the first one, but he
Right.
didn't do this one. It's another black guy who did it
You
now.
sure?
Yeah.
Because that's his go-to.
I
guy.
met him at Complex Con. It's a whole new producer for this film.
Now, Sylvester Stallone did the screenplay. Somebody else wrote it, but him and another guy wrote the screenplay.
And that's why it probably has that kind of dialogue too.
Chat room, who directed the new Creed Part 2?
Nah, it just you gotta watch it, Pops. It's horrible. Like the fight scenes are horrible. You gotta think if this guy's a heavyweight.
Look at it like this. The only really movie that had very good fight scenes as far as boxing, close to it at least, I think was when Will Smith did Ali.
Oh,
I
no.
couldn't watch
Rocky
that.
1 and Rocky 2?
But
looked
you
like
could tell.
real- damn, man, that looked like real stress.
Did you see
Stephen
Ali?
Capel
Did you see
Jr.
Will
I saw
Smith?
Ali.
Will
Yeah,
Smith,
it
and
was
he
good,
actually
too.
took
I
he
couldn't
took
watch
boxing.
it.
It
I
did.
couldn't
It
watch
was
it.
good.
And when he kept trying to do the accent, I couldn't watch it.
I thought he did good.
Will Smith was horrible.
And I think
was
Fox's
horrible.
character
Yes,
did a
Monterey.
great job, but a lot of people didn't know who Bundini was
Yeah.
in Ali's life. He was his right-hand man.
Actually, to tell you the truth, that's one of, after Ray, that was one
Yes.
of his best
But
acting spots.
when they reviewed the movie, they were like, we don't know what the Jamie Foxx character. You know what? People didn't know what Bundini did, which he was his side man. He was his hype guy.
He came
was
up with
hype
all
dude.
the
All
little
side.
sayings.
Run
and
like a
stuff, right.
butterfly,
Yeah.
sting like a bee. That's Bundini.
But
They
I
said-
always say if the artist himself, whether it's the boxer or singer, did their own movie, it's hard to beat that. Like Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, he did do his own.
Did
the
his
greatest.
own- the greatest,
He,
like,
then we was like, how he gonna be in the movie?
Yeah.
This is when it was unheard of.
Well, that's
for you
like with Usher. Usher filmed a whole movie about. They filmed Sugar Ray Leonard's biography.
Did
and
anybody watch that?
It never came out.
Oh, it
Oh,
never
no, it
came
came
out.
out.
It
What's it called?
did?
Hands of Fury?
Nobody cared,
No,
right?
it came out.
It came
Ain't
out.
nobody,
I
ain't
never
nobody, ain't nobody
saw
watching
it.
no Usher.
It was grand opening, grand closing.
Ain't nobody watching Usher box.
He
man.
promoted the hell out of that
So
movie.
you trying to say they sold more popcorn than tickets?
Hey man,
What were you gonna say, Tangy? I'm sorry.
Y'all cut me off. I forgot. I'm hot.
I know the air still. All
right, we take a break.
Take a break so I can turn off this heat.
It will. Right here at rolloutstudios.com. It's your boy, Speed Doggy Dog, the funniest motherfucker you ever gonna see or meet. Why, ladies?
Cause you never gonna meet Jamie Foxx.
But for the low, low price, absolutely none, come check out my new stand-up comedy play at
What's
At
this?
the
Well,
Bo-
Chicago
the-
LBL Theater.
No, it's at the
Expo.
the
Expo Center.
The Expo Center.
was terrible, wasn't
I
it?
gotta write that down.
We full.
And the game is called?
Mama,
Oh, Mama,
don't
the
knock the
food.
coleslaw over.
Okay. Expo.
In the house we
That's
got.
fucked up.
Tangy Ambrose.
In the house we got.
I'm sorry, Lord. Don't make me drool all over the place, Lord. That food was so good. My mouth was drooling. Mr.
Yum.
Ray, y'all.
In the house we
Nikki
got.
Pam.
That was some tasty meat in
And
my
I was
mouth.
Blue Mitchell, baby.
Hilarious.
Hold on. Behind the glass curtain we got.
shalom to the people.
Everybody full.
In the house,
Got
both
gas.
remarkable. What the hell?
You know how you eat real good? You feel like, well, let me go to the bathroom right
No.
quick and lay down.
No.
You
I
don't
think-
do that.
Wait. He said go to the
So-
bathroom and lay down.
That's how you know you ate good. You're like, let me go to the bathroom real
Lock the
quick.
door, Pam, because I'm about to go ahead and get that.
And hand me that phone book.
In the magazine. This case is
So
shit ain't phone. I gotta tell you.
Hey, man, you remember when you used to go to your brother's house and behind the, like right around the fur around the toilet, all the dirty magazines was there?
We don't know.
They used to put all them dirty magazines.
Oh, you used your other voice. I thought it was. I didn't know you was really talking. You said,
You know how you used to go to your brother's house? This magazine? I'll be right there.
That is what he said.
I thought it was
That's
a
what I
joke
think.
coming.
Charlotte Earl.
Usually when you do your other voice,
Yeah, Charlie Earl
actual
came in.
joke.
you were waiting.
Yeah,
No,
and
I
he
was
said,
serious.
It'd be right there.
I was saying, do you remember?
and then he turned this way and went,
Because back,
and left the joke here.
no, because it wasn't a joke. Every, back
Yeah, but
in
you
the day,
used your joke voice.
Oh, I did use my joke voice. But I
Yeah,
was serious.
yeah.
You do that.
I do
that's the
remember
joke.
the nasty magazines and the
Well,
fur
all in-
rug
yeah,
and
all
the.
behind the
So you gonna
big
help the
toilet.
joke out?
I'm trying. I love Blue.
You know
I
what?
bought his album.
Holla at you.
I
did
actually bought it.
We did too.
So you still have it on your phone?
I still have it on
I
my
still
phone,
have it
my
on my
tablet.
phone, even though Apple took everything else. I
Oh,
got
what
Blue.
happened?
Oh, you didn't pay the bill?
I canceled my subscription.
Oh, it took
Yeah.
it.
That's when you find out what you're really on. Ooh, 2 songs.
Right.
You two are mine.
Blue, and Fred Hammond.
All day.
That's all I
You
got.
only buy what you really like and support these days.
Right.
Mama, can you play Lil Wayne? I play Lil Blue.
Right.
That's what they left me with, Blue.
But I love it. I
Fred
love
Hammond.
it. I love it.
In the house, we just had the food case. So when you come to the game, the game is when, Pamela?
This Saturday
Oh,
from
my
1 to
goodness.
5 at the Expo Center in Los Angeles.
Actually, to make it really simple,
Make it really simple.
it's the swim where they did all the swim meets for the Olympics.
You think that made it more simple than the
Where the
Expo
Rams
Center?
play
Yeah,
at?
right
Okay,
next
wait
to
a
where the
minute.
Rams play.
It's playing at the Expo Center. It's playing at the place where they did all the swimming for the Olympics. You know where the Rams play. Which one is more simple?
It's the most lit up thing over there in that part of LA.
I got it right.
Okay.
You gotta give it a minute to let it happen.
Oh,
Wait, but
okay.
no, that new stadium
Just,
they
just
put
give
there
me
is
the
lit
tap.
up.
Give me the
Okay,
tap.
okay,
I'll say
okay.
it when you tap me.
Okay.
Hilarious.
Anyway, it's gonna be where again? I'm sorry, Pamela.
At the Expo Center.
Yes.
Where the swim meets used
Upstairs,
to be for the Olympics.
third
And it's
floor.
got a lot of lights. And
We're on the
stuff.
third floor.
Near where the Rams play.
And on the first floor is where this young man's going to have all the food. Now, okay, in the house we have. Milton's in the house. And
MDC. Concierge. I'm sorry.
Home of the good motherfucking brisket. That was
we got a new name now. I'll take the little kids. Be like, Mama, you want the good motherfucking brisket?
Right.
My mama want 2 plates of the good motherfucking brisket. And coleslaw on the ground. What is coleslaw on the ground?
Don't let the coleslaw fall. Yes. That coleslaw was banging too.
So everybody's being modest about your coleslaw. So nigga got just get a little scoop. And I'm
Yes.
gonna come back.
I was trying to be.
I'm gonna double back and see who don't like it, and then you fill up.
Yes.
I walk out and I thought Mr. Ray's hips knocked it over. I said, "Motherfucking Ray!" They said the cook did it. Shit. Tangy said, "Just scoop the top part." That ain't dirty.
It wasn't nobody in the room. She was going to scrape it off the top.
Off the top, because only the part on the bottom is dirty.
That part.
As
but it
long
was
as
too
you
many
pray.
y'all
As
in
long
there.
as you pray. At the
10
end of the day.
second
10-second rule.
And then it'd be like,
I thought it was 5 seconds.
It all depends. It's
If
different
you
from city to
out,
city.
if you out and around people, it's 10 seconds.
But I told you the doctors did that. They threw a French fry. They wiped the French fry. It was absolutely nothing on it. Wiped the floor, germs all over the place. Dropped the motherfucker, count to 5. That French fry was lit up.
Really?
Wow. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
lit up.
it
with
actually
germs.
take when y'all was saying that out there, I was gonna hit y'all with a Snapple effect. But
Go right ahead.
Go home.
0.2 seconds.
Wow.
That's how long you have before the germs get on.
really?
They did
So
the,
kissing it up to
so
God
they did the
don't mean
swipe.
that-
And you got it. Yeah.
They swiped the floor. The floor had a gang of germs.
Well, I know this
Dropped
Yeah,
it,
that don't
counted
work.
5 seconds, picked it up, and all the germs was on the fry.
Well, what's really good is sometimes germs
Are
help
good
build
for
up
you.
your immune system.
Yes.
So if it's good food,
Colby
that
and cinnamon ain't building up
falls.
our immune system.
Yogurt, you really be amazed because yogurt is a living culture.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
We said what?
Brother, you're gonna have to break that down a lot more. So.
Yogurt is a live germ.
Yeah, it is.
It's a live
Yeah, it is.
culture that's inside of your yogurt.
So when you Casey, you go, what was that? That was a
Yes.
culture.
So when we say,
That was an enzyme.
So we eat the yogurt for the germ, though, don't we?
yes, because it is a good germ.
So the
Well, let me-
germs on the floor in the rollout show probably good too. I probably could have had that
See?
coleslaw.
Nah, you ain't off this floor.
When you go
Trust
this
me, I'll
way.
be coming in here. It should be looking suspect.
I put socks over my shoes. In the house right now, Tangy, who we got again? I'm sorry.
We have MDC Concierge. What?
And he had hit me up. You know, I look at my DMs maybe 2 months later, and I go, "Who are all these people?" Let me see. Sweetie, call me now. Support. Oh shit. Hey, I do a little hand. Hey, but my man has been trying to get with us. Milton has been trying to get with us, and he said, "Speed, I got the food. I want to cater the basketball game. So we have a spot for you, right? When the people come in to the place, nice spot. You're going to be able to set up. They got to eat the food there, kind of like we did here.
That
Just kinda
food,
stand there
y'all,
and eat.
his food. I had
And Tangy's
clams
picky.
today.
Oh, nice.
She's very
I
picky.
am very picky.
So
beautiful.
let everybody know what you bought.
And it
today.
wasn't salty, and it
Nope.
wasn't
You
bland.
wanna let-
Can we let him?
Oh, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
beautiful thing. Let her take. You know, she's
No, go ahead.
Keep
Yeah,
talking.
I'm
Keep
sorry.
no, beautiful. What I brought today was a seafood paella. I just made it for a client 2 days ago.
Shrimp, and they had a lot of shrimp.
A lot
too.
of shrimp
and clams,
and
a
clams
lot
and
of
mussels.
and I made it for a
Don't need no
Spanish
muscle.
client. Yeah, because I executive chef, so I was telling you guys earlier that I cook multiple regions fluently, and the particular lady, it was a referral off of Facebook, and they didn't know that I was black.
Oh.
So
I can listen. Let me see. Go ahead, keep.
especially when I use my
Hey, nigga.
voice.
How you doing?
Let's hear your telephone.
Yeah, give me
voice.
telephone voice. All right, close your eyes. Close your eyes. Ready to go.
Okay.
Hello, and thank you for calling MDC. This is Milton. How may I help you today?
Oh, hi.
What's up, nigga?
What's up, nigga?
Right.
That's a pretty good one. I think I'll go. Hello, this is Don. I'm calling about an application.
No, you sound like
He's
KJLH.
Yeah.
It's
I
the
do have
morning
headphones
radio
on.
show.
Okay.
Everybody.
So give me your white voice, blue.
Hello, how you doing? This is Blue Mitchell. How you doing?
I don't hear blue.
That's pretty good. That was
Chloe,
pretty
stop
good.
harassing her.
That was pretty good.
Everybody come to the
I would have thought I was calling like West Hollywood.
we
Hello,
hope.
this is Blue.
He had a list.
Had a slight little lisp in there. I'd have been like, Ray?
Hi.
All right, Ray, give me your white voice.
Give us your white voice.
Hello, thank you for calling today. How may I help you, please?
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, is your mama?
I don't know.
No, my mother's not available right now, but I'll take a voice message for her, please.
Tangy?
Mine. Let's see.
Tandy got a little
I
draw.
got a few. I got a couple. You want the white girl? Like
Yeah.
like Valley girl?
You
Or
don't
like,
want.
if I'm
In other
talking
words,
about-
you know, if I know you're black, I'm probably gonna hang up. So
Thank
I
you
need
for calling Rollout Studios. This is Tangi speaking. How may I help you?
Yeah, that's very
Educated.
white.
too excited.
You sound like
It's
a
too
happy
excited.
black person.
Yeah,
Yeah,
educated. She has
yeah.
a couple of degrees.
Yeah.
Oh,
House with a
where
picket
they sell the
fence.
chitlins at? Oh.
All right, Pam, you ready? And here's Pamela.
Oh, see, I sound like a Valley girl. Hi, you calling Rollout Studios? How may I help you?
That could go either
Why
way.
your shoulders?
It makes you want to
Either
go.
way. Yes.
I want y'all to know I booked the voiceover before, and I booked the black spot and the white spot. Hello.
Pam did that when we were first moving into the new house, and something was going wrong with the stove. And she didn't think the gas was working. She was like, "Hello, my house is about to blow up."
I almost fainted.
I saw gas. They came right that day.
911. There's a white lady need help.
Yes.
Yeah,
Quick.
they can, and then yeah.
So you got the mussels. I don't do mussels
Okay,
or seafood, so I didn't do that.
Oh, but I
can tell you
did. I
don't
was
do
scared,
mussels.
but everything else tastes so good that I was like,
Yeah, that's
okay,
hilarious,
I gotta try
Blue.
one. So it was very
What I
good.
missed? What
You
I
don't
missed?
do mussels.
What
He
I missed?
doesn't have mussels.
Blue said it's apparently you don't do muscles.
That's
All
what.
right, nigga. I got one. Let me write mine down,
Oh,
nigga.
shit.
I'm ready now, nigga.
I don't know why you did that.
Yeah, buddy, you on the list. Blue Mitchell. Got the blue, and that's W.M. Mitchell, right?
Hilarious.
They said they would give their credit card information to Tangi over the phone.
Thank you. You know, one thing that I love about your website, I was checking it out, and I see that you have catered to the quote-unquote stars. Like I saw Martin Lawrence, different people.
Ooh.
But I also love that you have, or seem to have a price for people that don't have that kind of money.
Correct.
And the food is
The same.
The same.
I love that.
I am a celebrity chef, and I cook.
Bitch. Get that out.
Yeah, let me,
right.
Just in
right,
case you don't want to say it. Go ahead. I'll show you how it works. Go ahead and say it again.
I am a celebrity
Bitch.
chef.
AKA Chef Boy, you black.
He cleaned Jennifer Lewis chitlins. Okay.
You work for
That's
Jennifer
funny.
Lewis. You can do anything.
funny.
The company's called the MDC is $1 Million Connection,
$1 Million Connection.
and,
Oh.
and that
I
stands
thought
for
it was meat did cooking.
no, it's I need to cook it. No, it stands for $1 Million service at quality prices you can afford.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
So no matter what
Thought it
the
was Mad
event you're
Dog and
doing,
Coke.
kids, whatever it meant, you can make it happen.
I can do it. Literally,
Wow.
my running joke, people will come to me literally and they'll say,
First of all,
Think
you ain't
you
running.
at all.
they'll say, "Oh, can you? I got an event for 100 people, and I
That's
need
hilarious.
you to make some pigeons, and I need you to put some tears on them so we can play Prince in the background, so the tears will drop. It'll be like doves crying." Okay, that's $5,000.
Right.
Well, all I got is like $300. See, before people
Get a
like,
pigeon
you son of
cry.
a, and get mad. No, I
Shoot
got
a
this.
pigeon.
So what do you do?
I got
What do
this.
you do?
I just said,
Possum
no
and
problem.
pigeon.
No, I got this. I'll give you a picture of Prince with some ice cubes and some baked chicken, rice, and vegetables. That's what you can get for $300.
Okay.
And it's a delivery charge. I'm not serving it.
Oh, okay.
You said a picture of Prince in a bucket of ice. Why a picture of Prince?
I like it. And it'll still
Because
be just as
it's
classy.
because they want to be bougie and say, "Oh, we want a picture of the song Doves Cry."
Yeah.
Well, I have people that do ice sculptures. That's $5,000.
Right.
So when I tell them, "Okay, no problem, 5,000," then they'll go,
Yeah.
Now, what are we looking at here? What is what meal
"Oh,
is this?
now that is my sous vide char siu." So basically, it's just
Translation.
pork.
I was like, what?
I thought I said. I was like,
Translation.
It's actually just I put it in my sous vide machine. Sous vide is underwater.
We like your sous vide because the sous vide
It
cooked
comes
the
out
briskets that we ate.
perfectly tender.
Yes.
And then I take.
I
my
was probably in a
torch.
sous vide machine when I was
you
in my
want him to
mother's
finish?
uterus.
She's just happy.
you don't want her to.
I am happy.
She's happy.
Milton and I are friends,
We
Speedy.
go way back for like
Yes.
30 minutes ago.
Exactly. Go ahead.
30 minutes ago, Larry.
He gave a great hug. We are family. Go ahead, Milton.
And that is underwater. And then all I did was at the end, I took a flame torch, and that's how the char comes in. It's basically char.
And what kind of meat is it?
That's pork tenderloin.
Pork tenderloin.
Is that cranberry on top of it?
No, that's the glaze that I made.
okay. All right.
Okay, go the other way, Nick.
That
Okay, this is what you have
That
for
is
us
what
today.
I brought you
paella.
guys.
Oh,
That
that's
is
good.
yes.
Yeah,
And
the
that's-
paella, that was bomb.
Yes, and that's the paella that I did for 150.
He
Well,
said,
the wedding.
apparently you don't do muscles.
You ain't gonna let that one go.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you.
That was so good.
I should have brought me a
Speedy holding on to
Tupperware
that
dish.
joke.
That was a great joke. I can't fuck with that. No, you the other direction, Nick. So what's the green stuff? What's the?
The green stuff.
It was.
Spinach?
Spinach.
Did you do anything special though? I mean,
Oh yeah, cream. That's cream spinach.
okay, got
Cream
it.
spinach.
And cream sauce, do you come up with yourself, or
Yes.
is it
Yes.
canned? Not canned.
Yeah, not canned. Reason why? Because we talked about it earlier. Not me.
Cream.
It was my niece.
Get on time.
Some of my clients that I cook for, they have a lot of allergies, gluten and certain things.
Oh, yeah.
And you'd be amazed what's in those cans.
Oh, okay.
Like, perfect example, the reason why I make fresh greens, I used to do the lazy way and just get the glory greens and you go to a repast or go somewhere.
Love glory greens.
But do you know they have pork in it?
Can.
Do you know they have pork in it?
Oh, they do canned green.
I'm from the East Coast.
Yeah.
I like pork. I'm
Well,
not
see,
ashamed of
so
it.
He's not Muslim. He's Muslim.
Yeah.
But see, that's just it. That's a
Niggas
difference.
on fire over here. He's got a sniper.
See?
Somebody gonna say something.
But that's the difference between me being a chef and someone doing it as a hobby. Because if they're paying for greens and say if this person is Muslim, I don't know that he's Muslim, and I just gave him greens.
Is it Muslim?
Muslim.
Yeah, we go mummy.
on
We
who
go
you
mummy.
Depends on who you
Mummy
talk
them.
about.
Yeah, I was gonna say what is a Muslim?
He
was gonna let it go.
moves. He moves them. Hey, can you move me?
I've heard people say Muslim before.
But they could be allergic to it.
And those are candy yams in the middle.
Yes, sir.
Those are all. Do you do chitlins though?
Hell no.
You've never done
I
chitlins?
love
Never.
chitlins.
And this is what? What is this?
That is ham.
Ooh,
That's
now
a
we
honey
love
That
glaze
love, we love
ham.
ham. Me and Ray been fighting over ham since
Pam put that
Thanksgiving.
ham in the freezer. I put it right back out
I know,
defrosted.
and I kept going, what the fuck is a ham? He like, oh, I had a ham sandwich today. Like,
That's
I had a
curry.
great
That's
joke.
Our friend, the microwave has a defrosting thing on it now, so
I
I
had
can
a joke
defrost it real quick.
that would have bought the house down
But what happened?
how you gonna announce it and not just do it?
because he's gonna hurt.
Now this fried chicken looks
stick it
good.
on
Oh, that
No.
fried chicken looks.
That's actually a different chicken. That's curry fried chicken.
Oh, is it?
Curry?
Oh
Yes,
God,
curry
it looks so crispy.
That sounds
Sounds so racist. What looks so niggas? It's like nigga chicken.
It's crispy and golden. That's how black chicken's supposed to look.
Right.
How does it look so crispy?
The most racist part was all the black people went, ooh.
What is that? Like we ain't seen chicken.
Black folks get excited about good looking fried
Yes,
chicken.
we
And
do.
wait till you keep looking at
It's
it.
all golden.
See, bam, look at that chicken.
Look, I'm vegan now, but I still taste a little bit.
He gonna lick the skin.
Let me lick the grease off the napkin.
Ooh, what's that?
Chili
That's
cheese
good.
pastrami.
Now, let's say we do
Look at
have
that,
people who
man.
come who are vegetarians.
Ooh,
What would you
what's
have
that?
for them
Pastrami.
on
man.
Saturday?
Simple.
Water.
I'm gonna make. We do tacos. Keep it tacos. No.
What kind of
Because see, I kill vegan and vegetarian food because what we were talking about earlier. The reason why people hate vegan or vegetarian food is bland.
Okay.
Yeah.
And actually, that picture right there, back up. That right there is me on MasterChef. I got my third call.
Are you on
back.
MasterChef?
Yes.
All right, now middle name is Leroy.
And that's yes.
King
and that,
in French.
That right.
Milton Leroy? Oh,
Milton
this is-
Leroy. Yes.
That's
Oh,
right.
I'm sorry. If you're from New Orleans, it's Leroy.
Leroy. Yes. And that part right there, this was my Taiwanese beef noodle soup. But at the last minute, I switched it and made it a vegan Taiwanese food. Which is that right there.
Okay. There's that tofu in there?
No, that is chickpeas. That's candy yams. That's spinach with chili peppers.
Ooh.
And
Tandy would like that, yeah.
And it's smoked.
I
and
sure would.
That's what got the call back because they looked at me and they laughed. They was like,
How
"You
does brother
do
know about
vegan
that?
food?" And I was, and
How
I
this
laughed.
nigga cook this?
And that no,
This ain't chicken.
Yes.
Where the chicken you had?
and that's
Those is
literally-
dumplings. There ain't no damn chickpeas.
Yes, and that's literally the look they gave me. And they said,
Wow.
"Well, why did you do this?" I said, "Because
Nick.
I'm changing the stigma of vegan and vegetarian food is nasty."
Yeah.
Okay, so what? Being that we won't be having, where we at location wise is kind of whatever. What would you have for someone who doesn't do meat? And
I want him to surprise me.
Nick, go back to
Well-
the picture with him with the glasses on.
We would just do vegetarian tacos.
vegetarian tacos.
And I want to know
Sweet.
what kind of shell do you use?
The music for that.
Corn.
Groove me.
Okay.
Oh yeah. See, so we take pictures and we got to add music to it sometimes.
Yes.
And you got to highlight a salmon jacket.
Yes.
We gotta change it though to food
No,
meat.
his song's gonna be Donnell Jones. Ooh, say what, say what, say what.
Yeah.
We got on the gazillion gazelles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While he's looking for the song, where did you learn how to cook and how far did you get in the competition?
Third call did not get the fourth call.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Are those cooking shows hard to get on? Because there's so many of them.
Yeah.
they're very hard, and it's.
It's
I'm gonna
not
tell
just
you,
the cooking either.
It's politics.
It's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's politics.
Yeah, we know that. We're in the industry.
I got referred. Actually,
Put the-
the
put
person from Channel 11.
As you're talking, we're gonna put your music behind you.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
As he sports
You gotta
his
have a crazy
jacket.
backstory.
So here's his jacket with just a
Or-
T-shirt and
Man.
jeans.
Yeah.
It's a vegan jacket.
Not to be mistaken with pink. So you did say salmon. Good looking.
Right.
Salmon. Or
Good shot,
fuchsia.
good shot, Nick.
Or fuchsia.
Me and my chicken be rolling.
Oh, yeah. Me and the homies, vegetarians, all day on a Sunday.
Where did you train? I know you're from LA. Where
Born
did
and
you train?
raised. What happened?
Dorsey.
Dorsey Don.
Dorsey.
Remember that?
Dorsey,
Yeah.
shout out,
That's
and
right.
Audubon Junior High. That's where I was born and
Whoa.
raised.
Oh, you in LA too?
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
LA. I'm
Okay.
a bona fide city
LA,
boy.
LA, not
Okay.
LA.
We have a call.
Real phone call.
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Chicken.
What's up, Jay?
Jay
First of all,
and
nigga,
Can
don't
you
call
up-
into no radio station going,
And
this
enlighten
is
us. Yeah,
Jay,
yeah.
nigga.
I know, nigga. Up
You
your
in the
voice.
bathroom? You hiding in the bathroom? I'm working.
What?
What'd you say?
What?
Speedy, nigga, did you just say you gonna lick the beat?
Oh.
Sit the skin. That don't sound good either. God damn. I would wake you up just to hit me on that one.
Good catch. Good catch. You disappointed?
Later, y'all.
Bye. Bye.
He caught
He
you.
said, Speedy, you said you gonna lick the meat.
Did you just say you gonna lick the
Lick
meat?
Call for that. He did call it for that.
So-
now what are we're looking at? Oh, I like that.
Now that's some
Now,
grits.
Now walk this down slowly.
Okay, got you. That was a
look good.
debate.
Okay.
Bacon,
because-
sausage, pancakes,
Yes.
grits, and eggs. I walked it down.
But that was a debate.
I
No,
eat.
hold
Why?
on. Now let's debate this.
Okay.
Okay, that's
There's a
great.
young lady that I know. She's from Alabama, and she calls. Well, what is it in LA? Is it cheese grits or grits with cheese? Or
Cheese
cheese
grits.
Is it cheese eggs or
What'd you say?
eggs with cheese?
Cheese grits. That's what we say on the East Coast. Cheese grits.
See,
Pam?
Cheese grits
cheese grits. Okay, is it eggs with cheese
or cheese eggs.
or cheese eggs?
Eggs with cheese.
Eggs with cheese.
It's
Yes,
eggs with
I
cheese
like
and onion.
that.
That's how,
Yeah,
like, when I go to
see,
Roscoe's, I say
but
eggs with cheese and
I
onion.
got slammed because they said no. It's the biggie cheese, eggs.
So you got which are sunny side up or easy?
Yes, sunny side up.
Got it.
Grits,
bacon,
bacon,
sugar or no sugar?
no sugar.
Oh,
And
gotta
that was
have
another,
sugar.
and that was another debate with or without.
And her grits, which were fire. We got to taste
I
yours.
put some heavy whipping cream in them to make them smooth.
Yeah,
Yeah, Pam doesn't
You
use
saying
sugar though.
Or sour cream that's one of the key. I put that in I put that in my mac and cheese, and
Yeah,
I
me
put that
too.
in my potato salad.
I put it in my potatoes too.
Yes. It just gives it a little. It makes you go.
I never thought
It
to
make it
put whipped
smooth.
cream in there.
Yeah,
I mean,
because people
cream.
try to use
I put sour cream in both.
sour cream. When I tell you
Put 'em in
that
mac and cheese.
it's a lighter, it's just very, very lighter, and it's really it makes a huge difference.
It does.
Huge difference.
We have a question for you in the chat room. They want to know if you ever go to different regions to get ideas for your recipes. And if so,
question.
what are some of the best places you've been to?
That is an excellent question, and that was going to go back to when you asked.
Thank you. I thought nobody wanted you to answer.
I was like,
No,
where do you go to steal?
You know, and
When you got your recorder, who do you steal? Who shit do you steal?
No, it's kind of like
That's a joke.
listening to
Tangibly.
different music. Why? Oh,
and if you purposely look
That
at
was
the
funny.
different pictures, you see the different regions of food that
Yes,
I do.
yes.
For that sole purpose. I travel a lot, and I have been to India. I've been to China. I've trained in Texas as a pit master. That's why my barbecue looks the way it does.
Okay.
right there.
Yes.
delicious.
No
Now, what is
sauce.
that? What was that?
That
Brisket?
was that was a tomahawk steak. That was about
What?
that's 30 ounces of meat right there.
Wow. We like,
That's
wow.
what she said.
And you done cooked all this and you ain't made no chitlins yet.
No
He don't do
chitlins. I
chitlins,
don't.
boy. It's nasty.
No, it's not. Chitlins.
Bless y'all little
Guts.
heart.
I like a little good.
Ray,
every once in a
do you eat tripe too?
Yeah.
That's
you
You look at my
that's their little
grandmother, and
hearts.
both grandmothers are
Well,
from
see-
Virginia and Mississippi and all that. So that's
No,
all
that's
we
a
eat was-
staple. Yeah, that's a staple
Yeah.
for them.
Now, what is this? What are we looking at here?
Oh man, that right
Ooh.
there.
That look good.
Is that a Philly cheese thing?
That is close to a Philly cheesesteak. That is a sandwich. That all that is your prime rib. That I
Cut
use,
up.
cut up thin, deli sliced, stacked with 3 different cheeses, your grilled onions, and your jalapeno. Remember, one thing I was telling you about my food, it's layers, and it plays with
Because
itself.
you're a scientist.
Scientist.
I like that. It's layers.
So that's
and
a
it
tri-state
plays with
sandwich.
itself.
Yes.
I'm laying
So
and
when
play
You
with
take the
myself,
jalapeno
too.
off. I need that.
It's a wrap.
You can come to me and Pam's house anytime you want to cook.
They do got a, was it
we
Viking
got
oven?
Viking
I got Viking of
appliances.
everything.
When are we coming?
Anytime.
You come today.
Anytime.
Look, Ralph's is right there.
That's one of. I love going to different clients' houses because of the kitchens.
Okay.
Because I can show out.
Oh.
We'll show out because we don't
Yes.
use it.
Yeah.
Now-
I know what Pam does.
Well, I do.
Oh, okay. What,
Pam
I have to
cooks.
Google everything.
Nick said, what is this?
It's a smoked salmon enchilada.
Bam.
Ooh,
What the-
what?
Bam.
Smoked
Salmon. I know that's
Are
good.
those beans?
Salmon. No.
Oh, this is the sauce?
It's a
That's a
sauce?
sauce.
Ooh.
What kind of sauce is that?
Sounds okay. Ooh.
Right.
I was waiting for you to go, bitch.
I'm getting hungry.
Are those beans? And then he went, shit.
I don't do beans. Beans are messing all up for me.
I would suck the beans up. That's
Yeah.
That's really nasty.
beans, bitch. Beans, bitch.
Hey, it's a raggedy ass show.
He taking each bean out one by one.
with a sippy straw.
Ooh, that's a black bean.
Hey,
A
black
Negro
bean.
bean.
Hilarious.
Bean appetit.
Bean appetit.
That nigga looked right at the sea and said, "Oh shit, bitch. When you coming over?" Yeah. Ray gonna have on a halter top. Hey, bitch. No. Make that salmon.
You bring your beans.
A robe with fur on it.
Some flip flops. Hey, bitch.
We'll have on flip flops.
Yeah, he do wear some slides.
Now, what is this?
Yeah, I gotta know. It's the shrimp.
No.
no, it's
Those,
chicken.
those are more, meatballs.
Oh,
What kind of meat? Oh, you say I heard meatballs.
That's
but
a
I'm-
meatball.
I heard meatballs. I was gonna let it go.
I'm gonna let it go now. Apparently, Cooks had beat balls. So we got beat balls. You beat them. Yeah. That ball. Ray, you want to give a shot? What are they called?
meatballs.
Beat.
Meatballs.
Meatballs.
So what kind of meatballs are those? Smothered in what?
You cook those with a wife beat on.
You know, that's it.
And it's rolled up at the top. He's popping back up.
Those are just hand rolled turkey meatballs with grilled.
Turkey's good.
Turkey, I love turkey.
With grilled what?
With grilled onions.
She cooks with turkey a lot. I've been eating
yeah.
turkey a lot this year.
Yeah.
Because we don't believe you can really cook.
So you gonna come to our
She gonna
house
go to
and
her
cook,
house.
and we're gonna invite all of them over. We don't know you like that yet. I don't know.
He'll find it. This nigga's very good. at it.
Look,
This
he'll
nigga
go ahead
is
and
good.
Found us.
Look, going to Grubhub hat baker.
No, that we gonna grub her. He's here.
Yes.
He's here.
Who ordered Grubhub?
So if someone wanted to have you cater their events, what would they do? How to get in touch with you?
Couple of ways. Facebook.com/MDC Concierge LLC. I'm also on Instagram, and it's MDC Concierge for that's correct.
I'll tell you Instagram, yeah.
Yes, catering for you.
And for those out there, it doesn't matter what your budget is. You'll work with him.
I'll work with them.
Get you some Cheerios, put a little flour on the side.
Hilarious.
I will work.
Organic milk, and you in there.
Yes.
So you was gonna tell us how you do the curry chicken.
Basically, what I did with the curry chicken.
Stay there, Nick.
I took the sauce, the seasonings, and I marinated it.
Okay.
And let it sit for like 2 days.
Oh,
That
wow.
way it'll pull. See, here's a tip. For
So is that a rub or a brine?
It's a rub.
Okay.
Here's a simple tip
Could y'all slow down? I'm trying to write this shit down.
that I promise you. Flip back.
Rub your balls.
Flip back to my chicken.
Now, what is this before we go?
If you go back, this is a stuffed pepper.
I love a stuffed pepper.
Wow.
What do you stuff it with?
But see, it's a stuffed
Like a
chili
cream.
rellenos. But the difference
yeah, okay.
is, I've been doing what is called fusion before I even knew what it is. I still don't know how to spell it. I just do stuff and turn it. Because, see, they don't put the cheese and they don't stuff it with ground beef the way I do. They just put cheese on top of with sauce. That is stuffed with ground beef, grilled onions and mushrooms. Then I made the sauce. Then I packed it with cheese. Then I took the
Put it in
sauce
the oven.
Make that in
and
my
put
house.
it in the oven.
So that's a meal.
Yes, that is one
And
meal.
yeah, that's.
Oh,
full-
that's seafood
Is that a
pasta?
poblano?
Turkey
That's
pasta.
a poblano.
Poblano.
No, that is
do cook.
a turkey pasta.
And I do
but
eat.
you can switch that and make that vegan or vegetarian.
you
See the
don't
difference?
See, now we've done that. My grandmother puts like black olives in
Yeah.
there with cheese.
But do you see the difference? The only thing is take out the chopped turkey. That's it. And that's vegan.
That's a vegan meal.
That would be a vegan meal. Just take out the turkey.
Take the lettuce out too.
There is no. Now,
no lettuce
stop
in
right
that,
there.
right?
That chicken. Go to that chicken. Let me explain to you.
Why is lettuce not a part of being a vegan?
Well, because right now, no, it's not that. It's
It's
just
because the lettuce isn't good.
it's recalled right now.
Oh,
we won't
okay.
be
Yeah,
living no more.
They poison all the lettuce.
Badly.
Really?
Yeah. You
They
wanna
just
lose weight?
recalled the beef too.
You
Some
want
of
to
them-
lose
a lot of
You
the
want to
beef.
lose some weight?
Those
real
lettuce
quick?
cups at PF
I want
Chang's
to use
is the bomb too.
that 6 feet underweight.
Right.
Okay.
Now, here's your tip with the chicken.
Okay. Has a gloss on it.
Perfect. And I'm going to explain to you I'm going to give you this one tip. And one tip, I promise you're going to understand.
Hairspray.
Wait a minute, you were going to give us the seafood tip.
Well,
so if we
hold
get a
on.
chicken tip, we're not going to get
Tip.
the seafood.
Let me
Okay,
get
go
tip.
ahead.
With the chicken, the reason why my chicken looks so beautiful like that, stop using stupid mustard. On the internet, everyone wants to coat it with mustard first.
I'll use that on my chicken.
Don't waste my mustard on that's supposed to go to my sandwich.
Right, I agree.
If you go to a restaurant, any big chain, they don't use milk, they don't use mustard,
Right.
they keep it simple.
Keep it
Which
simple.
is the name.
Me too.
Can I say my name? My new name?
Yeah.
Okay. My new
We don't have a lot of people listening.
Okay, happy.
Just
He want to know if he got it copyrighted yet
That's what
before
I'm
he
saying,
get. You can tell.
Because the new name of my catering company, because of this, is KISS. Keep it simplistically simple.
Yeah.
Now the basically
Because that right there, if it goes back, all that is.
Oh, nigga, if you fall,
I couldn't get my phone out fast enough. I was just like, oh,
we got it on there.
Oh my God! I would have fell out and rolled up under this table and rolled back up in the seat.
Perfect. So
now what's that on the side dish right there?
that is the black-eyed peas with
It's like a succotash.
hot links, and corn.
Oh, that's corn.
And so what
I
do
thought
you
that
what do you
was
do with the
peanuts.
chicken to get it
Okay.
that color?
Very simple.
Okay.
There's people don't take the simplest thing. One, Your oil has to be clean.
That's what I
Oh,
Clean oil.
yeah.
We talked about that
Clean
the other
oil.
day.
Write that
You
down.
cannot have old oil.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
That-
mind
that-
you,
the one in the jar on the
you
stove.
can't use grandma's bacon reused oil.
With
However,
fish and
it's
chicken
good
and-
for home fries because of the flavor. But if you wanted to pop like that color, there's no filters. That is literally kissed by the sun. You have to have clean, fresh oil.
Okay.
I'm not saying old oil is bad. I'm just saying if you want,
If
that
I wanted to
picture,
look like one of my children.
it has to be like fresh, clean oil. I caught that. Number one. Then,
Okay.
prior to doing that, you take your chicken. It's a half a day process.
Right.
You season it
Uh-oh.
the day before.
And why is
Oh,
that?
really? I don't know.
Here's the science I was going to tell you really quick. It's osmosis. What happens is you have your chicken.
Stay on the mic for us. Thank you.
You have your chicken.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
Got your chicken.
You know that stupid guy Salt Bay that does this?
Yes.
And it does nothing? It doesn't anything?
Yes.
You know when people put the flour, the seasoning in the flour?
Yes.
That doesn't do anything. Because why?
'Cause the
When you
chicken's
do
not
this,
seasoning.
And it falls off.
I
Right.
agree.
Yeah,
I
so
agree.
think about it. How many times have you bit into the chicken, the first bite
I
was
season all
flavor,
that.
but then when you bite it again, it's bland.
Yep.
That's why you have to put the seasoning onto the chicken, including steak.
Amen.
I'm gonna tell you about that too.
Amen.
Because what happens when it sits here, osmosis, what happens is it takes the salt and it pulls into the skin.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I mean by osmosis. Osmosis, you don't have to be close to it. It's going to draw to it.
Speedy,
So
it's going to draw to it.
it's
Go
going to
ahead.
pull, and what it does,
Like attracts like.
yes, watch out. And what it does, it pulls the salt into the bone and pulls the blood out.
Oh.
So when you look at the chicken,
Really?
it sits out. Same thing if you want an excellent steak, you want it tender, you season it first. Let it sit, and you're going to see the salt pull in, see the blood pull down. Don't do nothing else.
Let me ask you this: Is an hour good enough to
No.
for
He
the
said no.
steak?
He said
For the
a day.
steak,
He said
You
the
need
day
a day.
before.
24
day.
hours.
You need
okay.
a
He said a day.
because you want it to pull into it.
To pull.
Okay, so season then flour.
Then
Flour.
flour.
Okay.
Yes.
Then now
Now.
you just bridge the two because the seasoning and the flour
Yes.
is going to take care of the outside. The brining or the
Amen.
seasoning in
brining
the
is
middle,
off chain.
it's already set up. Which is what I did with the brisket. See,
okay.
that's why I let it sit for a couple of days because brisket is a very tough meat
That's
That
why
show
it tastes
did
so
take- yeah, it
good.
did.
Now, do you ever cook in a pressure cooker?
all the time.
Okay.
All
Could
the
you,
time.
would you have did
It scared me.
would you have did that in the pressure cooker?
Oh
You
yeah,
have
very much so.
Done.
And that's okay.
Yes. See, pressure cookers, the purpose, the reason why people are scared,
I have one. I love it, man.
it's beautiful. It's science.
It's good for your beans.
It's
Yeah.
pressure
Excellent.
that
Excellent.
you release with steam. The
Hilarious
reason why
tangent.
morons blow up is because their seal is not secure, and then they're in a hurry and try to pop it
Right.
off.
Remember we were
You
talking
gotta
about
let that steam go off.
Yes.
Yeah, we're talking
See,
about,
that's why they're waiting.
pressure cooker.
Now, unless you have a new one,
The
where
new
you
one's
could
off the chain.
Yeah.
That's the one I
That's
have.
what
Or
you
no,
said
you
your
turn
grandmother
the
turned
top,
on.
let the steam
and it
go out
says,
first.
and it says steam release.
And it won't let you do anything else. The one I
Because,
have won't
yes,
let you do nothing
it
else
won't
after
let
that
you
steam
until
goes.
it's
Because that
gone.
thing will shoot up to your ceiling and be stuck in your roof.
Incorrect. You just got a mini grenade.
My Mimi has an old school one and a
And
new
it
one.
will go boom. I've been in kitchens where that's happened.
It pops like it's supposed to be like a little pin, and she'd
Yes.
have lost the pin, so she pretty much knows how to gauge it.
Right.
But one time my mama tried
Uh-oh.
it,
See?
and it went in the shot straight up like
Yep.
it. Like I thought it was
happened
gonna
to
go through
us.
into the bathroom upstairs.
Yes.
It was
So
so
they
much
didn't
fun.
wanna
And
go.
that literally, and that's what people don't understand. See, this is what I'm saying, the science.
That sounds like a cartoon.
Once you understand, and it's crazy because it does do that. And then you look and everything goes out and you're burnt.
Yeah.
So,
So a day on the chicken, day
Yes.
on the steak.
Steak.
yes,
In the put it in the refrigerator.
Yes.
In a bag.
in a bag.
Excellent.
And then, here, now for your steak,
Okay. Okay.
season it. Now, the reason why people make it too salty, because non-smart people, uneducated, I'm going to say that.
Okay.
Dumb
They'll-
motherfuckers.
Oh, yes. Then they'll turn around and season it again to put flavor. No. So now it's salty.
Yeah.
You could put garlic, you could put any powders on it for extra flavor. But if you're doing a steak, that tomahawk that you saw, I seasoned it overnight. Then you take it out and you let it sit to get room temperature.
Oh.
Why?
So I wouldn't have ever thought about that.
Now, do you understand why? I'm gonna give you that picture.
I feel like I'm in school.
That's what I'm
homework.
saying. And then when
I
I
ain't gonna pass this test.
when I explain it to you, you're gonna go, "Holy crap! I didn't think of that."
Holy crap.
I cook for clients, and then they'll tell me that the food was not cooked all the way.
Okay.
First thing I say is, "Did you preheat the oven?"
Ooh, no, black folks don't preheat.
No, we
They
don't.
just throw it in
we,
there.
we too anxious.
As it's cooked, as it's getting warm.
What you just said, Speedy.
As it's getting warm.
As it's getting warm.
I passed
So
the
now
test.
you just take this visual. You went to your refrigerator. You grabbed that steak, which is cold.
Cold.
You went to a stove
Yep.
that was cold.
Yep.
Opened it, took that cold steak, threw it into the oven, and closed it. Then turned it on, and you're wondering why after 15 minutes it's still not cooked.
Gotta treat a steak like you treat your woman. Don't
gotta
just
warm 'em up.
Tenderize the meat.
You gotta
gotta warm 'em up.
tenderize.
Beat the meat.
Tenderize for a whole day.
Beat the
You
meat.
gotta
And
love
then
it for a
beat it.
whole
Here's
day.
the question: What do you think about salt blocks? Putting your meat on a salt block,
When you do a
or
salt
your
block,
seafood, or whatever.
if you do that, you got to remember you have to rinse it off.
The salt block, yeah,
Yes.
you definitely.
No, when you put it on there,
Uh-huh.
people make a mistake and they'll just take it and cook it on top. You have to rinse
because it's too much salt.
Remember I told you about osmosis?
Right.
It will literally pull up, and so you could put that piece of chicken, that salt block right here. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, it's going to travel up and go all through that piece of meat. It's going to touch it and
Everywhere.
go up on you. So and that's what people don't realize.
So when you rinse it, though, does it rinse it all through there, or just rinse
rinses
the
out.
outside?
It just rinses the outside.
Okay.
That's what you want. You want the outside off
Yeah,
because
question.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cabot Hayes wants to know: do you brine in water or something else?
It all depends on how long I have.
Okay.
So a wet brine is when I'm doing chicken for over. See that chicken there?
Yes.
That was for like 200 people.
Okay.
So I'll do a wet brine because I have buckets, and I'll put.
What is a wet brine? I don't know what that is.
I got it right there.
Brine is-
Wet brine is salt, sugar, water. That chicken. It's all
Salt, sugar.
simple. And all I use.
So it's sugar in the chicken?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes. And all this is, there's nothing fancy, there's no gimmicks. That's strictly flour. There's no mustard, there's no nothing to that.
Okay. All right.
That's the key.
I don't know how to. That's what I need to learn how to do is make fried chicken where it has that
And
crispy.
it doesn't have the right. Don't you have to have besides the
Pan.
clean oil? Is it the right pan to fry the chicken?
No.
But see, no, this happened to me.
I'm gonna tell you why.
He's a cookologist.
I guess so.
And I'm gonna explain to you the level degrees. What happens is
Here we go.
I tell people that don't know how to cook chicken or want to learn to cook chicken,
Yeah.
Yes.
go to Walmart, go get it's called a fried daddy.
Oh,
Yeah,
It's
a fried
I
daddy.
have one. Yeah.
A little black container.
A
You just
little-
drop your fries in it.
That's
Yeah, I
it.
got that.
Friday.
It costs literally less than $18.
But it will fry the cord up.
You will be a star. You'll be a star with that.
We'll cook your TV screen.
It's usually as much as me and my. It's
Yes.
usually as much as my meat. My Mimi fries everything in that fried daddy.
Yes.
Yeah, her cord is ate up.
Yeah, because you keep pulling it back and forth and it gets bent.
Okay.
That's going to be your best thing.
Fried
now.
daddy. Okay, I'm
If
gonna
you're
get that.
going to use a skillet, people say, oh, use a cast iron skillet. The purpose of a cast iron skillet is very thick, so it retains heat. Yeah. That's it. I fry chicken in woks, which is a very thin piece of metal.
Yeah, it is.
So it all depends on if you know what you're doing.
Right.
People that don't know how to cook chicken,
Just get a fried daddy.
get a fried egg, and if you
clean
say
oil.
clean oil, and if you say you can't do it, no problem. Really simple. You need 2 cups of oil.
2 cups of oil.
Your pan needs to be a minimum 2 inches.
Okay.
Why? This is why I'm talking about science. That's 1 inch. That's 2 inches. So it's not rocket science. Look at your finger. Each digit is an inch.
That's right.
Please don't.
Why we all do this?
Because people go,
This nigga
"No way."
good.
No, and that's what I'm talking science. It's just,
And they all did like that.
no matter
Y'all
how-
slow. Y'all be like, I had my fingers my whole life.
I ain't never thought about measuring this way. Hold on, bitch. I told you my dick was bigger than that.
Like, shoot, 3 inches my hand.
You see these? You see that knuckle? Bitch, that's an inch.
And this is 6 inches from your finger to
Your palm.
the palm.
Even on my hand.
Even on your hand. It doesn't matter what size.
I don't know. My hand a little bigger than 6 inches.
Working in 8 here, but go ahead on. Pep.
That's the reason why you take your finger in a skillet.
Not why it's hot, niggas.
No, not what's hot. But what you want to do is you need 2 inches of oil or 2 cups.
And a pan
And a
that's...
pan that is 3 inches. From
Yes,
the top
because when
to
you
the
put the
bottom.
chicken in
Say
there, it's
it.
going to come up.
Say it. And that's why you see those fires, because people put 15 gallons of oil and be like, oh, it's going to be okay.
Bam, overflow.
and that's why
Congregation
you can only
out in the hallway.
Yes.
Right.
This reminds me of being in a black movie theater.
right.
You keep commenting on the movie, and I'm trying to watch the movie.
Duck!
And this lady in the back row, oh, don't shoot all the people!
You better look out now.
Keep running.
That's when the white guy goes, ma'am?
I paid my money.
Somebody
just
just
like
snuck out
everybody
and
else.
complained.
Oh, Larry, don't do it, Larry. Larry, don't do it.
This is my 3rd time watching this movie.
Right.
That's me at the movies,
So
too. Go ahead.
That is why you do that. You need the panties to be 3 inches.
You need the
because
pennies
you need
to be
put
3 inches.
2.
I heard panties. Too.
I heard panties too.
Panties need to be 3 inches.
That's right.
You don't want a 2-inch panty.
Look, and I'm a judge with my fingers now.
Hold on, bitch.
I got exact
You are
measurements.
3.5 inches.
I
Come
got
on in the room.
exact measurements.
So the pan wise, it doesn't matter the pan.
No.
Okay.
No.
But if you have a skillet, it's okay.
It's if you have a skillet, perfect.
And 2 inches.
2 inches of oil.
2 inches.
That's 3.
But another inch.
Yeah, about
Yes.
I'm gonna use my
space.
palm.
Hold on, pan. Let's go and find out. Let's go and find out. See what a nigga working with.
I will not.
1 digit, 2
I
digit.
will not.
Open your hand.
And what
I'm
happens?
a sure, not a grower.
Right.
That's what old boy said. Oh, please tell me y'all saw.
Martin Lawrence.
Well, not Martin on Seinfeld.
Oh,
And
yes.
The girl
yes.
came out here. She saw.
He came out the shower.
He said,
Oh, out the shower. I was going to shower.
The water. He kept going to water.
The water. And she was
Fucking
like,
hilarious.
right.
Yeah.
I just got the pool. I just got out the pool. Yes.
Fucking hilarious.
What happens, the reason why it's all about the science, because you got to remember 2 inches of oil and your pan has to be 3 inches or higher, because what's going to happen, what you're saying, it's going to rise. But then it also tells you how many pieces of chicken you can put in the pan. If you put 8 pieces of chicken, it will rise 1 inch.
Okay. See, that's math. Now,
See,
now we
we
algebra
done got
now.
too scientific.
Carry the 4. That's 6. How many people here?
Ain't
9.
nobody got time
9
for-
people.
for
6 pieces of
math
chicken. 2-inch pot.
Right.
And 1 inch of shit.
It was like, man, your chicken is good. That's because I was mathematically.
Right.
I'm a science.
See, what I use is the 3-inch system.
Right. with the bam. And see, that is, I'm very anal like that, so I can explain it visually to everyone.
Well, I'm going to get, what is it called? The
Friday.
Friday.
I'm not going to ask.
Get you a good one.
Look, I'd like to have Fry Daddy.
Yeah,
They got to become a small size, and they have larger sizes. But just make
either
sure.
get a grandpappy
Yes.
or a Friday. I kid you
No,
not.
get the actual
I will
Friday.
not.
Yes, go to Walmart.
I ain't getting it now.
And just go to the section and then say, look for the fry or the grandpappy.
That's the bigger one. I would
And all you got to do
Yeah,
is
I
speedy.
think I think you should get the grandpappy.
You just pour the
speedies.
oil into where the line
And
is.
it-
Oh, them
and let it get
kids.
hot. Put a little sprinkle of water and let it fry up, and then just
No,
put your shit
incorrect.
in it.
Incorrect. Here.
That's how my grandma do it.
But I'm gonna tell you,
You
no.
tell her she wrong.
No, I'm not gonna tell her. You're gonna tell her. I'm not gonna tell her.
I'm not
I'm
telling
saying
her.
nothing. I'm not gonna get hit.
So why don't
Right.
you do that? Because I wasn't going to do
Well,
that.
you could do that, but instead of that, listen.
Might be a safe.
What am I
way.
listening
No,
You
The
hear
popping.
the pop.
To the
it'll
popping.
pop. It'll literally
Because you
pop.
put a little water, it might pop on your
you
face.
Can, no, but that's old school. We got to teach. He's a baby.
Yeah, he can't do that.
See,
Oh,
'cause
yeah,
he'll
Mimi
take
be like-
he'll take a whole
He'll
cup.
be
and
on
like,
fire and the
no.
water burn has
Terrence,
3rd-degree
look.
burn.
Look, he'll do that.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. So no, we're
Look,
not doing
bullshit.
that. We're not doing that.
Yeah.
No,
Literally.
Speedy, you're supposed to wet your hand, let it get almost dry, a little drip on it. You just sprinkle it real quick.
Yeah. Or even faster, take some flour.
Yeah, that's what I
and
do. I
sprinkle
put the
it.
Yeah.
flour.
Flour
When it
works,
cooks
too.
up, you know it's done. But here's when you're using the Fry Daddy or the grandpappy, it will take from start to finish 15 minutes.
15 minutes,
to
Speedy.
get to 350.
Yeah.
15
I'm
minutes.
gonna call the movie people.
But
on it. That's what I
doesn't most chicken rise when it's ready?
See, that was the second step.
Okay, my bad. I'm
No, because you're
Pre-com.
I
Let
jumped-
him do him.
I jumped over the fence and told
No,
you,
no,
sir.
Now the
because
fried daddy, the chicken will still rise on it when it's not even
all of
done.
them. See, people don't understand that. I'm going to break it down again. Chicken is full of blood and water.
Yes, my daughter said, "Mommy, why is it bleeding?"
What
It
happens
used to walk around.
when you have hot heat? It's it's cooking it.
Okay.
And what happens as it cooks and heats it up, it dissipates. It means it moves away. So it's coming from the bottom and it's pulling
coming
itself up to the
All
top.
right.
And that's when it's done.
Let it
That's
come
when it's
out.
done.
We have a call.
Same thing with French fries.
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
When you're doing
I knew it was Vernon. Hey, Vernon.
Go ahead, Vernon.
when you're doing the 24-hour seasoning, you do the same thing.
Oh, look at that fish.
As a chef, do the same thing with fish.
No, hell no. No,
He
no.
was going to give us the seafood tip.
No. That is deep fried ahi fish.
Oh, ahi.
Okay.
Oh,
I
ahi
love
is
ahi.
good.
Ahi tuna.
And you don't do you marinate? You don't marinate that?
No, because
You don't need
fish
to.
has a very thin skin.
Oh, okay. Because
And
it's
the
in the
longer
water.
you do it, the badder, the worse it gets.
I got you.
And it takes up
This mine?
too much.
Yes, mine.
That's vegan.
Oh, that look
Those
good.
are- that was
That
vegan.
avocado right there.
That's a
Hold on,
vegan
we got a
salad.
call.
Cause she
Go
loves
ahead.
avocado.
Go ahead.
Is that with all fish or just some fish?
With
Because
all
when I do
fish.
catfish, when I do
Choke the
catfish,
shit
I
out of
let it
it.
sit and it comes out fine.
Well, see, when you're doing it for over 50 people, it'll come out salty.
Oh, okay. I'm just doing it for. Oh shit! What is that?
Which one?
The fish that's on the screen.
Right,
Oh,
that's the
he-
fried.
he's a few
ahi.
seconds behind.
He's behind.
Ain't that good?
Yeah. Oh, yes. That's a deep fried ahi.
Now that's the trick because I don't normally see a lot of people doing frying ahi.
That's why I do it.
Yeah, I never had.
I don't even
She ain't made no
See,
chitlins.
I have it seared.
Oh,
I've had
look
it
at that!
seared.
Look at that! 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 Look at that!
That is the way that people
funny.
do
Angie,
their
I'm
fish.
I'm
That's
throwing.
that.
I'm throw
Have
something.
a cooking segment with him. Just come in and teach science.
No, I would.
Because it is a science.
I would. It's a
Making
science.
me hungry as hell.
But it's a simple science.
Yes.
Now, see, this is ahi tuna.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
just
I love
seared.
ahi.
Seared, that's what we
No,
say.
I want
seared.
mine crispy like
That's
you had
sushi
it.
grade. Ahi
Put
is
some hot
sushi
sauce
grade,
on it?
right?
Yes, ahi is sushi grade.
Oh, yeah, you
Sushi
gonna spend
grade.
money for that.
What he means by sushi grade means basically you can eat it raw.
Raw.
Oh yeah, I've had ahi tuna at cheesecake.
But the reason why I said
That's why I draw
I
the
haven't
line.
seen anybody really do ahi.
Because they
I'm
don't.
finna let him
Ahi-
finish his science, and I'll talk to y'all later.
All right.
Bye,
Vernon.
Vernon.
Quick question
as
for you.
fast as steak.
I go buy chicken from the store or whatever I'm going to do. You're still saying even when I get it from the store, do that and then do it the next day. Don't cook it that day.
Correct.
You don't think you want your chicken.
So that means
Unless
you need to
I-
buy it the day before.
No,
Speedy.
Yeah.
or you need a minimum of 4 hours.
Okay.
Okay, so that's what I
Minimum
was
of
trying to
4
get
hours.
to. Okay. so-
Minimum. If you want it to where mine is, like when you bite my chicken, you taste it immediately.
So get it in the morning.
I really did like
He
how
has
that sounded.
tasty meat.
When you bite my meat, that's what I heard.
You just get
Come down on my meat,
It's on.
3 inches.
You know, just do it in the morning. It's not a rush. If you want bomb,
Right.
if you want that, what's the difference? Why does this one always taste good? It's little stuff like that. It's little stuff like she was saying with the sour cream. And it's little things, simple stuff.
Yep.
That I wish somebody had. Okay, so what do you think of air fryers?
Excellent.
Oh,
Love
I
have
got.
we
I have
both
a
have air
big
fryers.
old
Love 'em.
air fryer.
They're really
16.
proud of
it.
that.
That's a brisket hot dog, hot link.
You was going to say about the air fryer?
The air fryer, you don't need oil.
No.
Nope.
Nothing else.
It cooks up faster. It's like a convection oven. Cooks it faster.
Oh, I got that.
I don't even use the microwave no more.
Yeah, and it's perfect.
Yeah.
And you can fry chicken the same way.
In
No, I
air
ain't
fryer.
doing
the
that.
air
You just
fryer,
all you
yeah.
do is coat it the same way.
She said no.
I don't want to do it. I like mine in a,
Well, see, no, it's say some people wants that breading,
Yeah.
but they don't want the deep fried taste.
I like the deep fried too.
I love the deep fried taste, but for
I
health,
wanna die.
That's for people that wants to lose the weight.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how you take
Yeah.
it off and still do like I do.
So how do you coat it to put it into the air fryer?
Now that's you
have a
use
smaller.
egg or milk. You need something to make it stick.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's it. Or olive oil. I tell people just use
Yeah, I do
olive
olive oil.
Just olive oil.
Spread.
You know what's good? What is
What's
good
that?
for too? And Ray always buys a pizza, but it's good to reheat your pizza. It will make it crispy again.
Yeah.
Sure
It
will.
is. It's the perfect
Because you
thing.
know
I don't
why?
even fuck a
It's
microwave.
the air.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's circulating.
And the best
all
crust to
around.
reheat is always Pizza Hut, just FYI.
Yeah, it's the air. See, microwave.
Why'd you pull back?
It's a molecule.
Microwave sucks.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a molecule. So what it does, it separates the atoms and brings it back.
The microwave does.
The microwave does.
Oh.
So think about that. It's separating and bringing it back. So that's why sometimes you put it up too high or it's either burnt or
Rubbery.
cold in the middle or
Yeah.
rubbery. With an air fryer, it's like a convection oven. It's just pushing that air.
I'm gonna go get the Big
Fry-
Daddy.
yeah.
The Big Daddy.
It's either
Be a Daddy. I'm
Grandpappy,
gonna go get a Be
Grandpappy.
a Daddy.
it's a little small cylinder. It's this big, that wide, $18.
You in, you out.
And
Now what is that?
That is another jalapeno salmon salad I did for a client.
Salmon
Yeah,
salad.
but
You have nice presentation.
that,
Ooh, what is it?
what's the
Those-
fruit
those are
that's
big.
on
Like some
there?
nachos.
Yeah.
The
No,
fruit,
no, no.
Mango,
no, it was pineapple.
pineapple.
Why? Because I had jalapenos on it. Remember I told you about layering. So when people say, "Oh, I can't stand heat," what I do is you'll bite it and you go, "Oh, that was hot.
Sweet and savory.
Oh, that wasn't too bad."
Mm.
Because I hate people's chilies that said, "Oh man, my chili's so good, you
my-
can't
my butt
taste it."
hurts too.
Yeah,
Then why
yeah, I
the
know
hell
people
do
like
I
that.
want your chili.
I hate you. Just so you know.
Those are my caprese salads.
Commentating on everything.
Ooh, that caprese. Now, what kind of
That was fun.
There you go.
what kind
There
of
you go,
cheese
Pam.
you use? Are
That's
you, what?
just a different twist.
Oh, that's
on
What
it.
kind of cheese you do?
That's mozzarella, but the difference.
Caprese.
A caprese salad
salad.
is
That looks
basil,
beautiful.
That is very
mozzarella
beautiful.
cheese, and
Is it good?
it's
Yeah,
about what
yeah,
the way I
that-
do
it really
I
is.
like
It's
a
about
burrata
the
with a caprese better.
Yes.
Because it's just a little, it's a
oil
lot more
on it,
moist.
the oil and vinegar,
Yes,
whatever you
yeah.
put on it.
It's the salad.
That looks tasty.
The reason why it's a very plain, bland
Salad,
The
it is.
way a caprese salad, if you really, when I told you I don't want to use fusion. I just do different things with my salad. I take it to another level.
Of course.
A caprese salad, all it is mozzarella, basil, and tomatoes.
Mozzarella.
And they take.
I thought it was called a Capri salad this whole time.
Yeah,
I
no,
thought it was a
caprese
pants.
is Capri Sun.
Wait a minute.
Caprese.
Mozzarella,
Caprese.
basil, and
Caprese.
tomatoes. You know what that is? That's the thing
Bruschetta.
that when I go to these little fancy
That bougie
parties,
stuff.
they take the little straw.
Yes.
I mean the toothpick,
Straw.
Yes.
and they stick it in the tomato.
Well, that's what I have
It's
on here.
I
bruschetta.
love that.
But see, the difference
In a
is
way.
yes.
they use balsamic vinegar, which is very bland. But for someone like Speedy,
Yes.
that was like, I don't like this.
Got to
know.
give,
'Cause
got
it's
to
plain.
spice it
So
up a
I
little
changed
bit.
it up, which is why you see strawberries.
Right.
And then I made a brandy balsamic vinegar.
Oh, yeah, Speedy would
So
like that.
it's like, that
Took it
kind
to
of,
another level.
it's a different, and this is what I did. That was the salad I did for
That looks
Eva
good.
Longoria,
The caprese.
the caprese salad.
I want
That
that. Whatever that
looks
is, I
good.
want that.
That is
I
just
want the salad
That's
before.
a hot link, a stuffed hot link.
Huh? What?
Yeah.
Oh, you make your own honey?
Yes.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's a lot of work.
It's not.
That sounds good.
It's not.
That's right.
Okay,
Pete
explain to her
Clemens.
why it's not.
Because the cookbook I'm coming out with soon.
Oh, the cookbook.
The cookbook.
You read it all together.
It's like-
Hoobity book.
I thought I was the only one. I looked at y'all saying nobody gonna say nothing.
He said, the hoobity book. Okay, if you want to come out with a hoobity book.
It says no one plans on failing, but a lot of people fail to plan.
Oh, let me write that down.
I didn't know you were going to say that.
I like that.
I'm about to copyright that.
Right.
T-shirt.
Make me some shirts.
I want to thank y'all for coming out to my new brand. It's called.
Right.
No one plans on failing, but a lot of people fail to plan.
No one
Bitch.
plans on failing, but a lot of people plan to fail.
That looked great. What is this, man?
That's just a regular bun, a crust bun. It's called a crusty bun.
I need that, bro.
Yeah.
You going to have that at the game?
That we can work on too.
I have a question. Now, would it be possible for you to be able to teach one of these people up here how to cook one of these dishes?
Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Yes.
I could take the
Think
worst
that'd be
person in here and you
impossible.
would not be able to tell it.
And why are y'all looking at me?
Because you the worst cook.
But do you
Well,
cook?
hold on,
Do you cook with beans
Tansy.
though? Because
No, hold on, Tansy.
Speedy like to cook the beans.
Ray, I can outcook you.
So wait, I got a question.
My grandmother taught me how to cook. I know how to cook.
Let's try it again. I can outcook you.
I can cook.
Okay, so hang on.
What you want to do?
Pops.
I know how to cook.
It's
Who
a
the hell you
battle.
think? Why you think I have to go home and do Christmas? The Christmas sweater party. I cook. All the first. Cause my grandmother and my grandfather said, once y'all hit 30, y'all in charge of the holidays and the cooking. And so we all got a task. Pam heard me on the phone with my sister planning this menu out. What we got to cook and get ready. We eats in the Cunningham family. We big for a reason.
That.
Those some of
Let me say this.
Ooh, what's that?
Everything you
What's
said,
that?
out of everything you said, all the food you
Oh,
brought
that's
in
deviled
today,
egg.
my whole point was looking at your fingernails, and they are clean to the bone.
Thank you.
Yep. Now look, Speedy.
Wait, because if you looking
Not
at a
yet.
dude
Yeah,
that's cooking
Blue, you
your
ain't
food,
got to explain it, Blue. I feel you on that 100%.
do you understand what I'm saying?
Pops, I know where you was going.
That part. No.
Speedy use anything to clean under his nails with. He'll use a mail, a whole piece of
Well,
mail.
as long as you clean it. As long as you
Speedy,
clean
you
it.
use that dirt to season the food, don't you?
Hey, when you go, ooh, what was that?
Speedy
Special
surprise.
Speedy.
Right.
That's a special seasoning.
But actually, to go back to what he just said,
Yes.
those are the devils in the details.
Ooh. Devil's in the
Because
details.
you have other people that you would not know watching you that are watching you. I've gotten
always
big
feel like
jobs, even Longoria, because what happened, and I always have your paperwork together. This is what I am. I was doing a quinceañera. The paperwork said for 150. They tried to railroad me and tell me that it was for 300. Tried to cuss me
A
out.
whole extra
everything.
150 votes.
So, no problem.
Okay.
So, what does that say right here?
Quinceañera, 10 and 5 years.
150. And then they were like,
3-inch pop.
one
One
finger.
yeah, one finger in.
And what happened, the manager of the building was watching. So I told, that's a vegan meal. And I told them that no, and I did it, and they were yelling at me because they got shorted. The manager shorted them.
Oh.
So what happened, I handled it so
You
professionally.
needed me there to go, bitch.
No, and I did it right because he watched the whole time, loved how I presented myself,
Yes.
and was like, "We're gonna have you do other bigger jobs,"
Yes.
and that's how I got.
There's where people
even
like,
more.
bitch, you wrote what you fucking wrote. That's what I'm
and
paying
that's
for.
what they were waiting on.
See, that's my spirit. I would have did that.
And
at
it's little
12.
small
You
devils
wouldn't have got
in
the
the
job.
detail.
Devils in the detail.
Yeah, I have people that'll come. I've seen chefs come dirty. I've seen chefs come with dirty stuff, uniforms, and then they'll say, "Oh, I'm only doing it for."
Or you see this when they grab the
$250."
chicken. I think it's ready.
No, you're laughing.
Oh.
You didn't see what he just did.
Yes.
He put his finger in it.
No, because this is radio, so they have to know.
Oh, yeah, he
They-
put his finger in it, y'all.
Yeah,
No,
we
they
live.
literally. I've seen multiple thinking no one saw them, or I've seen people will do this and look around and then, or they'll put the food on there and then they'll lick it inadvertently, and I'm thinking,
Oh.
do you not understand who's watching?
Right. The hand to mouth.
Ray,
disease.
I mean, this boy be watching. So if you want to get your family, everybody want to get something done, you got an event coming up because there's a lot of holidays, like you said. You don't feel like
Gumbo.
cooking.
I do different big
now,
Oh, yeah.
is it just you or you have a bunch of
no,
people?
I have a whole crew. That picture right there is
I just
half
thought
my
they
crew.
were.
You thought it was family
He has
reunion?
I wish we could hire a caterer because my sister and I actually talked about that. But my grandparents and our aunts and uncles and our parents are very set on. We gave y'all the recipes. Y'all need to
Yeah,
cook
that's
it.
how my
you need
baker
to-
side is.
Yeah,
They
I'm
would
like,
hold
never
on to
do
those.
that.
And
No,
you
we
need
do,
to-
but it's
Yes.
like we don't want to cook it.
No, trust me, because
It's a lot
when
of work.
when she's dead, you're gonna bring it back up.
Yeah.
There's one
And it's
thing
nice
my
to-
grandmother had. There was
That was USSR. I cooked for 850 people, and the great thing about 700, and the great thing about that, they only gave me 1 week's notice. Because
Wow.
they told me it would be between 350 to 1,000. But because of security breaches, they couldn't give me the exact number.
Oh yeah, they didn't want you to know how many people you
Wow.
can blow
Right.
up.
So I could go and tell somebody, And,
What were you saying, Pim?
No, I was saying about when we were talking about recipes of grandparents. Like all my grandparents are dead, but there was one I did get. I made her write out, and it was greens and dumplings, cornmeal dumplings. But then there was the other one that I never got, and I wish. But it's a hard thing. You ever heard kusha?
Very much
Well,
so.
my grandmother made it, and it tasted like sweet potatoes in a way. And I just can't. I can't find the kusha, so my father grows it in the backyard, but it takes forever. But it was. I don't have the recipe for that, and I don't see it anywhere. Like I would love.
Are hard.
That's very important.
I tell people that all the time. They'll say they'll brag on their grandmother, their mother that had some, and then they'll die.
And then you really
everybody gotta die.
And then
We gotta
embrace.
Tangy. That's why you're not here on Tuesday.
You know,
you bring it down Tuesday.
Yeah, the bitch is gone. So is the recipe.
But the other part of that,
Because I was gonna say my mother makes a great potato salad.
You can't make it now though.
Because she can't remember it.
I think it's potatoes.
What did he say? He said,
I think it's potatoes.
but actually,
the other part about that is
I think it's potatoes.
most of the old folks used to cook by touch.
yes, touch.
I think it's potatoes.
Touch, taste, and feel.
Yeah.
And I think some potatoes.
But my grandmother does that. She touches stuff.
We were just talking about it's touch, taste, and feel. But you know what's so funny? You know he's joking.
What is it, Nick?
But do you how many people?
Potatoes. And add a little bit of potatoes.
And
First of all,
and
Tangy,
and
my
salad.
mother has dementia, so that if I ask her, she gonna forget anyway.
That's true.
So she can't write it down, but she can't make it no more.
But here's another pro tip to your potato salad, and I'm gonna give this away. This is the last tip.
We didn't get the seafood
I got
tip.
a seafood.
Let him do that.
Here's a potato.
I
Potato.
wanted the
How
seafood
many-
tip. I'm not cooking the
I'ma get it.
potatoes. I wanted the
How
seafood.
many people salt their potatoes before they put it in the potato salad? Booyah.
I do.
Oh,
Salt. What do you mean when it's in the water?
Yeah, I do it in the water.
Because see, I tell people with my gumbo, if you have to flavor and
boyfriend can
season
kill some gumbo.
your gumbo at the end,
It's
guess what?
wrong.
It's too late.
Yep.
You have to season as you
In the
go.
water.
Yes.
Yep. I went
Okay.
to
Same thing. Well,
we
your
went
pasta.
to the
Your
Yes.
some seafood restaurant on the marina
Uh-huh.
and got this what was it called? Got some shrimp, killer shrimp.
Killer shrimp, yeah.
It tastes like they cooked everything in water and then put some hot peppers in it.
Yeah,
what it
it's
is.
true.
It's
Killer
terrible.
shrimp is not yet.
And
They ain't there
and
yet
they
with the
swear up
seasoning.
and
They never.
down,
But
it's
they making
great.
a lot of money with
Because
that
you know
old
why?
ass.
'Cause they
white
open
person.
24
No,
hours.
and it's the other color that loves it.
Oh, well.
Because every time,
okay.
yes.
Quick question for you. So, just starting out, want to get my seasonings together.
Those are
What
all
are
my
the
celebrities.
give me 5 or maybe 6 seasonings I should have to work with?
Goya seasoning.
What is it?
G-O-Y-O.
I have a whole bunch of Goya.
I'm writing it down.
Goya.
Seasoning.
Got it.
Okay.
You need kosher salt, not
Kosher.
Got
table
that.
salt. Table salt has
Sea salt?
preservatives.
No, kosher.
No, kosher.
It's a different thing.
okay.
It's thicker. It's
There's your
good for. It's
caprese
good for.
salad. There's your upgraded caprese salad.
That's good for.
Okay.
Kosher salt. Kosher salt.
Kosher
Yeah.
salt. Then you need any type of pepper.
I love black pepper.
So you got to put a pepper.
Cayenne
in
pepper,
there.
lemon pepper.
Yes. That's what even Longoria. That's a ceviche that I
Pink
made
pepper.
for Luda. Your other
So that's
one,
4. That's 3.
No, 3.
So good.
Okay,
That's
4.
3. Then you need garlic and onion powder.
Oh, lettuce.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
That's for
Garlic
I
and
got that.
onion
Onion
powder.
peppers.
I
And
got
I'm
that.
good.
and
No,
you're
it's
good.
one more.
It's
one
still
more?
there.
1, 2,
That's
3,
fine.
4.
Wipe your
It's
nose.
still there, Ray.
No, you have your salt, you have your pepper, you have
Goya?
your Goya,
Oh, garlic and onion are 2
garlic,
separate ones.
two different
Gotcha.
ones, and
Gotcha.
that is the
And,
picture.
and,
Oh, look,
and
you
you,
got a white lady up there serving with you.
hilarious.
do it.
And you do that, and you good. Pretty
You're
much.
good for anything.
That's a good start off.
Yes.
Okay.
Also, another one, seasoned salt, just
Oh,
basic.
Lawry's?
Not Lawry's.
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 Basic seasoned.
What
What
about
about
the
I do
SMG?
Tony?
No.
Whatever his name is.
S&G is something different. You just want
Tiffany
regular.
Haddish is on the bottle of the new Lawry's
That
salt.
one. That one. You just want the simple. That will pop your chicken
Okay.
Okay.
nicely. You can use.
I
it-
had stopped using Lawry.
No,
and just
Lawry's-
get sea salt.
No,
I like Tony's.
Tony's is okay,
Okay.
but Lawry's is a very balanced blend of seasonings, so that I can literally use it with my chicken,
Yeah.
and you wouldn't tell the difference.
Okay.
Okay.
That's when I'm only doing it for.
Send me that. Angie.
I'm only doing.
Thank
You
you,
only do that if you're doing it for 20 and under.
Because I have a whole bunch of seasonings, and I never know which ones to use. And you're saying that little core.
That core. He just throw them all over. I'm using it today.
Because I don't know which one. I see ones like that say no salt.
Yes.
They have some that say no salt.
Yes.
Seasonings. Those are
That's
good.
a granulated powder. There's a difference between granulated garlic and powder.
Mm-hmm.
So those are two things. Another tip, which is spaghetti.
Uh-oh. I need help.
What
with
is
that
your
one.
secret thing? Because I have one secret thing, but
The reason why people's spaghetti has like an acid kickback,
Mm-hmm.
you need to throw a pinch of sugar in it.
that's what I do.
Oh.
What about even brown sugar, a little pinch? I do
Any
brown.
sugars,
Pinch.
a pinch.
Yeah, you gotta have that.
Because what happens is it takes the acid out,
Mm-hmm.
and it makes a huge. Don't throw a cup.
No, I don't do a cup.
People,
Should be. Ooh, this is cereal.
We're not doing yeah.
Captain Crunch, bitch.
Right, we're not doing diabetes. Spaghetti.
Right.
Just,
Diabetic.
It all depends on what size pot. A tablespoon,
That's what I do.
and it changes just.
And
like
it makes
that.
it more black.
Here's another one
Keep it
for
real.
you. So
Go ahead, Black.
garlic,
Blue.
all those black blue, garlic, celery seasoning.
Yes.
You have to check them because a lot of them have a high sodium in it.
Yes.
So when you start putting all these different seasonings in it, then you wonder why it's so salty.
Over salted.
It's over salted because you have to make sure that even though you're using these herbs, a lot of them have these.
It's called
salty preservatives.
it's a caking agent.
There you go.
And that's what they add salt in it.
That's salty.
That's why I say stay away from table salt.
Yeah, I got rid of that a long time ago.
Because of that.
Oh, I never use that.
So that's why with the balance that I just gave you,
Yes.
the garlic and onion will offset everything else you need.
Now, what's the seafood tip before you have to kick us
For
out?
your seafood, there's a couple things I tell people with your seafood.
Because that shrimp was tasty all the way through.
What you do.
If she said.
I said so too.
Boom, boom. What you do
Downtown.
You want to
write that out? Hold
yeah,
on.
with your shrimp
Flooding your carburetor.
and your salmon.
My shrimp and my salmon. That's important. Go ahead.
You season it prior to you putting it into your food.
Oh, okay.
People season it and leave it overnight. It doesn't have enough meat to hold, so now it becomes salty.
Right.
Then they put it in from the refrigerator cold. Let it come to temperature. Now, the reason why, if you tasted my shrimp, the reason why it was not chewy,
It wasn't chewy. It was delicious.
I do not put it in until the very last minute.
That's the way you should do. Speedy,
Why?
put it in at the last minute.
That's what she said.
Make sure everything
don't
is
go in so
ready.
fast.
Okay.
Don't just run
right.
in.
That's the same understanding with gumbo.
Yes.
You got a
Yes.
phone call. We got a phone call, Pam.
Okay.
At
Caller,
the
what's your name and where you
last
calling
minute.
from?
Thank you.
Hey, McVeigh from Houston.
What's up,
what's up,
McVeigh?
McVeigh?
With your nasty ass.
What's your order?
Oh, wow.
Hey, this brother been so good, man. I've really been enjoying this segment. I was wondering if he could provide to the chat room and to you guys his information where it can be found.
Yeah, we about to do that right now. As a matter of fact, thank you, McVeigh, for working the show.
Thank you, McVeigh.
And being our producer.
They also want to know, do you have
Glad I can
videos?
help.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, there was videos
You know you
on
ain't
the
shit,
website.
No,
McVeigh,
videos
anyway.
that where he teaches how to cook
Yes.
and stuff?
On YouTube.
On YouTube. What's your YouTube?
It's MDC Catering, Catering, 4, not FOR, but 4,
Okay.
YOU.
Oh,
And I
catering
have-
for you.
And I have very
YouTube.
simple. I even teach you how to do rice.
Wow.
I teach you how to do empanadas, how to fold them.
Send me that.
I showed you how to do a shrimp etouffee
Oh,
within
I love
20
etouffee.
minutes.
Etouffee?
That's
Shrimp
what I need.
etouffee.
I need to do a shrimp etouffee.
All right, give your information, brother.
It's MDC Concierge. So that's MDC CONCIERGE.net. Also on Instagram, it's MDC Catering for you.
And again, doesn't matter your budget. This brother's willing to work with you.
Yep.
But
Just-
don't call with $10. Now
And
don't
they do.
try to get $1 million menu.
Wait a minute before we finish though. So on YouTube, Instagram, it's MDC Catering for you. Your website is mdcconcierge.net. Facebook is
Facebook.com MDC Concierge LLC.
Now, what if they say, "Hey, we heard you on the Rollout show"? You give them a little.
I will
Take
give
a
them
little something off.
I will definitely give them a discount.
Now, what the fuck is that?
That is a turtle cheesecake.
I need that, brother.
I started as
Is
a
that
baker.
crushed shell?
No peanuts.
That's a joke.
Those-
Almonds?
Yeah, that's
no,
hilarious.
Those are walnuts. Those are walnuts.
Wow.
Whoa, that look good.
Oh, that
Look
looks
at that.
tasty.
That look good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks fantastic.
Why does it is cheesecake. It
That's
looks
a
like
real
the cheesecake.
cheesecake.
Maybe you
looks
want to go over to a
layered, though.
cheesecake
Yeah, that
factory.
look like
and
a
where it
real
is.
layered.
cheesecake.
And
Well,
that's chocolate.
That's chocolate, and then there's caramel on top.
All right.
Is that already ready
Look
to
at
go?
God.
Or is that you have to prepare that?
Right, won't
No,
he
that
do
was
it? Won't he do it, Blue?
I'm gonna need that on Saturday. I don't know. Tell me what it's gonna cost. I had that
Wait,
before. I had that. For
You had crutch. You had a what is that? A crutch on the
Where?
That a cast on the chicken?
Oh no, that is lollipops, and that what you do is you take foil to put on top.
Is that
so it
pork
doesn't burn.
chops?
No, it's a chicken.
Oh, you call them
like
lollipops?
real
okay.
lollipop.
Yeah, well, you know,
No, they
lollipop.
call them.
So
they
you take
call
a
them
chicken
lollipops
wing
because
you hold it by the handle.
you hold it by handle.
Oh.
You can do that with pork chops too. They call
Yes.
it a lollipop because you hold it by the handle.
Yes.
What happened? Somebody fell?
I thought she fell.
Did you fall?
I did not fall. I was moving up.
She fell asleep, just fell down.
Bam! All that talking you doing.
Yeah.
Ooh, I fell. Well, Ray's not here. Blue, go ahead and give your information.
This is Blue Mitchell, and you can get my album on
Get it!
all the networks and streaming networks, and you can go to my website bluemitchell.com.
And his album would be perfect to
Blue-eyed
play
soul,
while
baby.
you cooking some
That
of
part.
Milton's
Let
food.
me tell you something.
What?
So, Milton,
part.
He's sexy.
I'm going to get something from you to learn how to cook.
Yeah.
I want to learn how to cook the grits with the.
Shrimp etouffee.
No.
this, the
Pineapple boat.
What?
Pineapple, that's a pineapple boat to the left, and to the right is a chicken boat. Stuffed in pineapple.
I guess the niggas on the chicken boat. Pam, give your information.
You can reach me at Nikki Pam on everything, and then also you guys do not forget this weekend
Game.
get your tickets on Eventbrite,
Cambodian,
only
bro.
$10. No, we don't have a
Kauai.
list. Just
Yes,
letting y'all
Kauai.
know. Don't keep bugging me about that shit. It's only $10.
And this young man will be there with
Yes.
a special menu. We can't tell you because it's a
We don't know.
surprise. bitch.
And
we don't know.
We don't know.
And if you sign up on the website, you can get on the guest list, and the tickets are $9.99.
right.
And I have a question.
Yes.
Because we have a lot of fabulous people in the chat room that want to make donations. So, if they want to make a donation, do they need to text you and tell you?
Yeah, just send it to PayPal. It's
send
better.
Send it to
Yeah.
PayPal instead of Eventbrite.
Yeah,
what-
because that way, yeah, just send it to.
So what's it under for PayPal? Rollout Studios?
No, it's mine. Pam Baker.
Pam Baker. But if you want to buy a ticket for somebody, then go
to
ahead and buy it
Eventbrite, yeah.
Eventbrite, and then tell the person you got the ticket.
Yeah,
And trust me, man, they're gonna have a great time. Again, we have a lot of celebrities that are gonna be there. It's not friends of celebrities. We really
Yeah,
reached out
somebody
to some
tried
people.
to throw shade like that. I
Yeah,
was like, no.
and they're gonna stick around. If you bring your kids, they're gonna take pictures with your kids.
Awesome.
They're not gonna be like, "No, I don't do pictures." They're gonna stick around. Fox will be there. Now,
But ain't gonna be.
I'll be Fox adjacent. You can
You can with the
put you
friend.
through me.
Foxhole will be there. How
Yeah,
about that?
yeah, how about that?
Your
Fox
Johnny Mac,
adjacent.
TDP,
Yeah, they'll all
Lose
be
Dick,
there.
Lose Dick.
We just want to make it a great event that we can keep doing and make it bigger and bigger, where it becomes this big national thing that we can actually take on the road maybe one day. My brother, you were fantastic.
Yeah, you were. Yes, you are.
I think people
From the
have
beginning.
listened to this show, and just like my man called in, they're like, okay, I'm finna cook, or they're
Yeah.
gonna watch
Oh,
your
yeah.
thing because if
That's-
it's step by step.
Yes.
Could walk you down.
Yes.
Go get the Big Daddy fryer.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Go get.
Yes. Yes.
You got one?
Yeah, but I have it, but I don't use it because I know how to cook chicken without.
First of all,
Speedy,
nigga,
yours
don't
will be
tell
called-
me I don't know how to cook
Love that chicken from the skies.
Speedy, yours would be called Grandpappy.
Grandpappy. Grandpappy.
I think y'all should have a cook-off.
chicken. This is what's gonna happen. Speedy is funny on everything. Speedy, IZ funny on everything. And who's the young lady here? This is
Oh, that's Jodeci.
who is
It's
that?
my niece Jodeci.
Oh, it's your
Hi,
niece.
Joe. This
Hey,
is.
Joe.
Hey, Joe.
That's really your name? I know you mad. They mama
Now,
done
did
named
you-
me after a group.
Did they love Joe to see? Is that how they came up with that?
What you want to name it? What's playing? You know, you heard every joke there is. Do you know Casey and JoJo?
Do you think in 10 years some lady's gonna come up in here and be like, "This is my son Rollout"?
Speedy is funny on everything. That's Speedy IZ funny on everything. Comedian Speedy on Facebook.
She didn't take her
And
medicine
again,
with that meal, I can see.
the T-shirt that we're gonna buy for Tangia is like. Now you know why I'm not married. That's why she's single. Anyway, she's beautiful. She's funny, but.
And guess what? I didn't even get sleepy after eating your food. I
Smart.
still feel energized.
And your blood pressure didn't go up.
My blood pressure didn't go.
Yeah.
And I got full. Although I want to take some home. I should have bought a Tupperware bowl.
Black folks.
Just get the one
That's
off
a
the floor.
pair.
Black people.
Oh, yeah. What did you
Well,
do
black
with
people
that?
just can't
Overnight,
come,
you
eat,
might
and
take-
go. Why you gotta go?
You
get a plate.
Oh, then I can
That's
take
really
one of you
true.
and put
She got the
all
air
the
Yes.
food in one
Yes,
thing.
you can.
Because they don't need, I got kids.
We,
Yes, you can.
and that's her go-to. We have donuts. She go, I got kids.
That is.
And
if
she
you don't-
loading up.
As if
That
you don't
part.
have 8.
I got 8.
Right.
At least if he don't have one.
Right, that part.
She the only
And
one
then she
in.
do this shit. Yeah, I got kids.
She marked it. She marked
And we like Tangy be like, I ain't cooking tonight.
I got kids. And she do have rumors. Anyway.
See, and I learned
Oh.
today. I learned that I. He said rumors. I learned that I
People think she
should
don't
continue
want
to do that because with that coleslaw, I got some. And
Yeah,
then I ate
had
some of
you-
that.
had
and I
you
tasted
stored some, you
but
would've had some more.
I did taste it, and I said, "Let me get a little more." But I was trying to be polite.
Respectful.
Right.
Yes, but if I had been following,
Greedy.
listen to my intuition,
And been greedy.
took half
and
of
been
it.
greedy, I would have had half of it. I
Look,
could have been able to
you
share
could,
some.
Because you could have went, I got kids.
Exactly.
Stone.
Exactly.
Happy birthday goes out to Jay-Z. He's 49.
Happy birthday, Jay-Z.
Tyra Banks is 45.
Happy birthday, Tyra.
Orlando
I thought she was
Brown
older
is
than that.
31.
She's only 45.
Orlando Brown's only 31.
Tyra
I
is
know.
45. Are you
Yes.
sure? Let me
They
look
have
that
her
up.
film.
Let me
What the
She
fuck? Are you saying I'm
Tyra
lying?
She
Banks.
sounds. She looks
Anyway,
older.
Orlando Brown is 31, but he
Yeah.
don't look it. Jeff Bridges is 69. Marissa Tomei is 54, and she won an Academy Award.
She
People still
is
mad about that
45.
shit. Now,
No, 54.
do you know who Tony Todd is?
No.
Tony Todd.
Wait a minute, I do.
I do know who that is.
Candyman. Remember the movie Candyman?
Oh, that's who
yeah.
that is.
Another trivia. Max Baer.
Isn't he dead?
No.
Oh, he's
Max Baer.
Y'all always killing
No.
people off on here.
Let me see. Max
Jeffro
Baer.
from
Oh,
Beverly
I
Hills.
did know
he
that.
is 81 years old today.
Wow, Jethro is 80.
81.
Wow.
Still kicking.
Wow.
And Tony Todd, who played Candyman, is 64 now. All right.
He's young.
All
I
right,
thought
guys.
he was
I
old.
got work to do.
Okay, Tangi gave you information.
Oh,
so we get out of here.
man tell you the truth.
Oh, I'm Tangi Ambrose everywhere. TANGIEAMBROSE on Instagram.
And what have we
Facebook
learned,
and
Tangi?
Pinterest and Twitter and everything.
What have we learned?
Okay, we've learned that when oh, y'all want me to hurry, huh? We've learned that our show is going to be at the expo. We've learned that when Speedy and Jamie hang out, they'll have fluffy women, athletic women, fun women, turn up
White women.
white women, black women, hood rat.
What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Everything.
Because it's true. Hey, both love a good white, fluffy white
And
girl.
we learned that Speedy does like leftovers.
Leftovers.
And in the
I
line of
apologize.
They
I
doing you
apologize.
wrong.
in the line of the leftovers, we've also
Jodeci,
learned that
stay.
yogurt is a live
Got it. Jodeci,
germ.
stay.
Yes.
But luckily for you, Speedy, some germs are good for you.
Some germs are good for you.
Yes, we've learned also, Blue Mitchell told us this, that Speedy, we can tell Speedy is not familiar with mussels.
I don't do muscles at
Between
all.
that and the potatoes, that's a great deal.
Now, we've also learned if you want to make your chicken look like my baby's skin,
Make your chicken pop.
you got to cook it in clean oil. Now, does it matter whether it's vegetable oil or...
Not
No.
the oil that
No.
you do your
Vegetable
car
oil
with.
is just a temperature gauge.
Okay.
So you're not going to be cooking it multiple times, so no, it's not an issue.
It's not what he learned.
You don't need no
Okay,
fish
what I
in your
learned.
oven.
We learned that it's okay, ladies, for you to save your oil if you fry some chicken. You want to put it for the side, but don't fry chicken in it again. Fry some French fries.
And don't use it for lotion.
Don't use it for lotion.
That's funny.
We've learned today that if you're going to make some steak or some chicken, it's good to season it the day before.
Season it.
And
the
then
day before
you cook it, though, you got to take it out and let it get to room temperature.
Just the way that you wash your hands.
We've also learned that
Let it marinate.
Blue Mitchell is a shower, not a grower. Sing that, Blue.
Then I grow.
We've learned too that the main 6 seasonings that you need in your kitchen, the Goya,
Goya, baby.
kosher salt,
Kosher salt.
any type of pepper,
Any kind of black pepper.
garlic powder,
Garlic powder.
and onion powder.
Oh, some onion powder.
We've learned that that grown people have some wonderful recipes, and so if you have some people in your life that are 85, 86, 96,
Make them write
About
that
to
shit
kill
down.
over.
get
Write
them to
down.
write that
Don't
down
let
now.
them cook because they're burned down your house.
But some of them might be like Speedy's mama and
Hey,
just say, "What, Nick?"
I don't remember.
I think it's potatoes. I think it's potatoes.
What's in the Nick?
Potatoes. Potatoes and ham.
It's your grandmother. You better stop that shit.
And the food was magnificent. We learned
delicious.
that brothers that are from LA for real, that are reared
City
here,
boy.
can travel all over the world and bring us delicious, tasty
He done went
foods.
from one block to another block.
Yes.
That's right.
A scientist in the kitchen. Thank you, Milton.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm a sewer and a grower. Hey, man. Tomorrow's Hump Day Wednesday. TV
Hump
Junkie,
Day.
all that shit. Great show. Don't forget, get your tickets. Even if you don't live here, buy a ticket. Thank you.
Eventbrite.
Thank you. That was hilarious.
It's the Rollout Show. Once again, it's on. It's the Rollout Show with another dope episode. So here we go. Rollout Studios. Keeping it real, it's about to go down, y'all. You know the deal. Now Speed Doggy Dog. You know he got that heat. The funniest motherfucker you ever gonna meet. Nicky Pam, where you at, girl? Goddamn. Let's get it in like a soul train jam. A DJ Ron C hit him with a fat mix. Reppin' Lynn with the Long Beach with the dope shit. Tangy Ambrose. Got me singing like Luther Vandross.